Hey, yo. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. It's your boy Binks. Super excited
Welcome to the stream. I hope you
to be
like
here
the
with you
vibe.
today.
If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. We're gonna play some games. We're gonna clap some cheeks. Now
Hope
be
you're all having a
good
wonderful,
chatter and don't be
fantastic, positively awesome day here today.
Binks, 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 Binks.
I'm super stoked to be here.
Binks.
It was a great weekend. Got done with some birthday festivities yesterday. Had a whole mess of fun. Excited to be here locked in. Sorry I'm so late.
Binks.
If I had a good excuse, I would use it. I don't. I simply don't. But we're here now.
If you're watching on YouTube, like
And really, can you ask for anything else? Arcane Warrior. Hello, Arcane Warrior. Welcome in. Hope you're having a splendid
Welcome
day.
to the stream. I hope you like the vibe. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. We're gonna play some games. We're gonna clap some cheeks.
Hope you're just having the best freaking day you've ever had. I told you what.
Binks.
What up,
Binks.
Vash? What up, Moonswagger guy?
Binks. And don't be a piece.
Excited to get back into the swing of things this week. We've had a few off weeks. I think I said the same thing last week. But last week was my birthday, so it doesn't really count. I feel like you kind of get a pass for your birthday.
Binks. Binks.
Or
If you're watching on YouTube,
maybe I'm just coping. I do not know. I could not tell you.
Binks. Binks.
There's a chance I'm just coping.
Binks. 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 Binks.
What's up, Cthulhu Spark? You're welcome for saving you from your boredom. You're welcome, you're welcome.
I hope you like the vibe. Binks. Binks. Like and subscribe.
Super happy to be here with you today. We got a lot of fun stuff to discuss, to talk about. We got to watch a bunch of NAIC this weekend. It's the North American International Pokemon Championships. Gotta watch some really, really good TCG gameplay. Gotta watch some Pokemon Champions gameplay. Unfortunately, had to be very FOMO'd by a lot of my new Pokemon friends. Just having a incredible time. And not being there to get to enjoy it myself. However, at the end of the North American International Championships, they announced where next year's Pokemon North American International Championships will be hosted. And I tell you what, it's in the beautiful city of Chicago. Not only is it going to be in the beautiful, wonderful, fantastic city of Chicago, but I tell you what, there's a very good chance it's going to be on the weekend of my birthday. Now, they haven't announced the weekend yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be that weekend based on what they usually do. That's what most people think. And I honestly, I've never been more excited. I've never been more excited in my life. So now I'll be not only going to NAIC next year for sure, But I have a lot of plans for doing cool Pokemon stuff. I want to host a house show and have people play Pokemon house music. That is my current like dream thing. I know DJs in Chicago. I have connections in Chicago. And I'm pretty sure that in 1 year's time,
this is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
I'll be hosting a Pokemon house music show in Chicago. Now, will I have any details on that for the next 10 months? No. But boy, oh boy, it's so freaking awesome, man. Yo, Spada, what kind of decks you got? I have DDJ 400s. But I have a lot of friends with like all sorts of stuff, but I will definitely take you up on that. You can call it Pokemon home music. True. What's up, Tex? Thank you so much for the 14 months. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so I'm just really excited. I mean, it was so nice. Spade had asked me about the show yesterday. The show yesterday was a lot of fun. The show yesterday was... Ah! Can't play that music. Not allowed to play that music. Now you're scared? You just started this year? Dude, DJing is so much fun. I did a DJ Kang cosplay and did a set maybe 3 years ago. I haven't really touched the decks in a long time. Bidoof. Bidoof. Bidoof is on fire. Let me pull some pictures from, let me pull some pictures from this weekend. I went out to the city yesterday to watch Claude Von Stroke at a free show, which was really nice. Got to meet up with some of my very, very best friends in the city. Got to dance. Got quite drunk. Got quite drunk, to be honest with you. Just gonna do this bullshit where it says it's a JPEG image, but it's a JFIF image that I can't use. You fricker, dude. You absolute fricker. Don't tell me it's a JPEG image, you freaking liar. A fake-ass JFIF, which doesn't mean anything and pisses me off. So here's one picture. This is me and a couple of my friends. Very awesome people. Kaylin and Bill are two of my very best friends in the whole world. They're just so nice. So awesome. Beautiful, beautiful, very good people. And this was Monique, who is I just met, who's one of my friend's coworkers, who is very nice. Super, super fun time. Solid crew, yeah, it was great, man. It was fun. I wish I could have stayed longer. We kind of didn't have as much time there as we wanted. This is what the stage looked like. This is Radius. This is the big like warehouse club that's in the city. and they basically just used like the parking lot as an outdoor venue. And I think it's something that they're trying to do for I don't know, it seems like it might be something that they're going to be trying to do for the rest of the year to probably limit cost of putting on shows by having them outdoors, not having to like staff the whole inside and everything like that. But it's awesome, man. Outdoor shows in Chicago in the summertime literally cannot be beat, man. There's such a good vibe. I'll probably be trying to get down to Chicago, especially after I had so much fun yesterday. A little bit more. It's always hard. It's like a couple hours drive and everything like that. So that was the cool little crew that we were with. This is a funny picture I made of my face, but with Raging Bolt EX and my glasses. Is that New York after they won? They can only wish, man. But felt good, man. I really, really liked going out and, you know, trying to be a little bit more social. I felt like I kind of recoiled a little bit and have been a bit antisocial the last few months, so it was nice to just like go out and do something really fun. Plus it helped for the FOMO from not going to NAIC, because I just got to watch all these cool people that I've met having a ton of fun out in New Orleans. Yeah, I would say Raging Bolt's my second favorite Pokemon. Slowbro's still my GOAT. I'm also really excited. So with Chicago coming to NAIC, I'm gonna be outfitting the Slowbro with a little Bears jersey and a Bears hat, and I'm gonna get like a little Chicago style hot dog that he's gonna hold. So I feel like he's gonna be like a massive hit at Chicago next year for NAIC. Yeah, I would say Raging Bolt's like my second favorite Pokemon. It was kind of funny when I started to get into VGC a little bit. Because I'm such like a, I don't know. No, the other one's a Slowpoke. I kind of wanted, they're like $9 each. I really wanted to buy like 10 of those. And just start like clipping them to the next time I go to like a regional or something, just clipping them to people's backpacks. I thought that would be so funny. By the way, if you guys want to keep up with more of my like just like lifestyle stuff and everything that I'm doing, and my Pokemon stuff, I do have a second Twitter that you can follow. I've been posting on there like a madman. I'm not gonna lie. I've been posting my little heart out on there. I cannot tell. I cannot tell a lie. I've been posting probably too much. But it's fun. It's been nice having like a little side thing where I can just kind of scream into the void, I suppose. So it's nice trying to like build a second, I guess, like following that's more about like my lifestyle and stuff. I also think I'm gonna maybe make an Instagram account too. I've been thinking about this a lot, especially with like I said, with Chicago getting announced for NAIC. I feel like going in on some Pokemon content with like some long 1-year goals could be cool. But in order to do that, I have to get a lot better with my I have to get a lot better with my Snap content and being a lot more regular with it, because I've kind of let that go to the wayside the last few weeks. It's a bit upsetting, but we can get it back. We can get it back. Just have to get back into some good habits for, you know, going into YouTube mode while I'm streaming, sitting down, making sure I'm hitting the editing desk, being better about a lot of different things. Great time to be a Pokemon creator? Yeah, I think so too. I'm really, really enthralled by the Pokemon TCG. I've been having so much fun with it, especially after going to my first regional. It's like giving me so much more fire. And even though I did poorly at the regional, like from a record standpoint, I actually really do think that like I am built to do well at regionals. Like most of the things that everyone was telling me to worry about were not a problem for me at all. Now, maybe that won't persist with every regional I go to. But I'm really, really proud of like the quality of my play. That stuff gonna be custom made? I haven't figured it out yet. I've been looking into it quite a bit. There's like American Girl dolls that are somewhat similar sized. And I found a Bears jersey that I could buy for that. And I would probably just have to augment it slightly. As far as getting like a hat, that I'll probably just have to find like a navy hat and then get a Bears logo stitched onto it. And then for the hot dog, I don't think that'll be a big deal. I think I can find like a small plush hot dog and then add some stuff to it to make it a Chicago style hot dog. Be it like a little cat toy or something like that. Some kind of little plush. But yeah, it'll kind of be custom how I get it made. But the idea is that it's going to end up looking like my... this is my Discord profile picture. And this is my Discord profile picture for a long time. And it's my profile picture for the other side of my content. I still need to get a logo design for it. I have a name for the Pokemon side of my content. I think I'm going to call it Attach for Turn. Attach for Turn is a just term in the Pokemon TCG about like attaching your energy per turn. I think it has a nice little ring to it. And I'm going to get the tail of a bucket hat. I'm going to try. That'll be another thing I'll probably have to find that's like somewhat custom. Yeah, I love Shoebill Storks. They're my favorite animal. Shoebill Storks have been my favorite animal for a really long time. Not only that, when I attended SnapCon back in 2023? 2024, maybe? When Felicity threw a basically Pokemon Snap convention in Tampa, Florida. I made it a point to go to the zoo there because there's only 2 zoos in the country that have Shoebill Storks. So I got to go and see Shoebill Storks live at the Tampa Zoo, which was very fun. I got to see them live, which was awesome, man. Very hard to do in America. It was a very good experience. Going to the zoo by yourself kind of rips. I would very much so recommend throwing in your AirPods and going to the zoo by yourself sometime. It was a very, very nice experience. It's good with other people too, but I don't know. I just had like a really, really good experience going to the zoo by myself. That being said, let's play some Marvel Snap. I want to play Aurora. Doing a lot of things by yourself is great. I agree. I think that there's a big stigma against it. Going to get food by yourself. Going to a movie by yourself. Movies are like the biggest one because like movies are kind of like known as something you go with people to, but like they're such an antisocial experience, right? Like you just, outside of like maybe 1 or 2 little whispers to each other. I get that a hot dog plush toy for Christmas. Is it like this big though? I need it to be like an inch big. When you win NAIC, do you qualify for Worlds? What are you going to play at NAIC? Are you going to play VGC or TCG? The real question.
Mastery.
Be a pretty nice split. VGC, unless you're best friend and honorary YouTube boy who's invited to the cookout. Dude, I didn't know I was invited to the cookout. That's fire, dude. I'm not giving you the $300. I'm not giving you my $300 Garchomp. Also, Garchomp, I don't think will be legal next year. Yeah, Garchomp's... Wait, Regulation I? Yeah, Garchomp will be legal next year, bro. Wait, is it? Wait, Regulation I. Wait, no, I... B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, A. Wait, maybe it will. Wait, no, it will. Wait, Garchomp will still be legal next year. Look how it got postponed. Yeah, dude, Garchomp actually might be in a really good position next year. It depends. You went to a hard style rave solo and it was the best time. Hell yeah, man. I can't get down the hard style. It's too aggressive. My ex took me to a fucking real weird rave in Massachusetts. Maybe it was in Rhode Island. I think it was in Rhode Island, maybe. Might as well sign up for Go. Don't mess around with Pokemon Go people, dude. Pokemon Go people are something. But I went to a rave in Rhode Island, and the DJs only played happy hardcore on the main stage in hardstyle, and it was like, it was a lot. I think I can get down the hardstyle as like a sprinkling into a set, but a full hardstyle set is a lot. But to each their own, man. To each their own. Not here to yuck anyone's yum, you know? I want to play an Aurora deck. Order played 3. Yeah, I would mess with that very much so. Like 3 hardstyle songs. Schnopped in. Pokemon Go Fest was the same weekend as Beyond Wonderland. Yeah, I saw that. I heard it was crazy. I heard that it was pretty insane getting everyone, having everyone there. My buddy who went to neither said leaving your house is a mistake. It was a mistake that weekend. Okay, so let's build to some first principles. What do I always love in my Aurora decks? One card I don't like in my Aurora decks is Thing First Steps. I do not like Thing First Steps in my Aurora decks. I think that it gives you limited flexibility. I don't love it. But I have gotten my butt beat by it a few times. But I tend to feel like cutting Thing First Steps tends to, at least for my playstyle, really improve. So for end of turn, let's go Drax, Iska. I think Venus is probably worth playing. I'm your Venus. I'm your fire, your desire. If we're going to be doing that, we probably want Herbie as an activate card. We probably want Spider-Ham as an activate card. Just pretty darn good. Then we need a third activate card. That is a good question. Booty shorts and Pikachu hats everywhere. Why is she... When I type in ACT, why does this come in? Oh, character. Of course, of course. Might be okay with just 2 Widems. Need a couple of ongoing cards. Kind of hard to say no to Cosmo. Very, very good right now. Definitely wants Sam. And then we could do Stardust if we wanted. Let's see how the meta is lined up for Stardust. Top decks right now are some zombie decks that are quite popular. So probably want Shadow King as well. Rock generating cards. So Stardust actually seems decently well positioned. Negative's rather popular. Dude, people are playing the Nova Killmonger Surfer deck from Golden Gauntlet. That's pretty pong. Like Mercury. I don't think that Mercury seems super well positioned right now. Does not look like there's very many. Does not look like there's very many move decks, but maybe if we look at Top Infinite, it's a little bit different. Yeah, it doesn't really look like move is popular at all. And Grandmaster isn't as prevalent as it was recently. Throw Magnus in here, which just as a joke. I don't know if I'm good with Magnus. I feel like Magnus kind of just messes with my I don't know, everything. So I want Shadow King. I think we should really load up on 3 and 2 drops. So maybe like 1 more 2 drop. 2 more 1 drops, maybe. Let's find our 2 drop first. You go Gorgon. There's actually quite a few. It seems like the most popular thing is creative card stuff, so I think the Gorgon's actually a really nice touch. Seems to be a lot of creative card stuff. We could also look at Cobra. Binks, when he has the opportunity to use Cobra ever. Then for one drops, so we have 2 activates, 2 end of turns, 2 on reveals, 4 kind of net, 3 or 4 ongoings. Like a Robert. Robert seems good. Which for Zombie Galactic and other combo decks? We have Cosmo to fight those. Don't forget Jubilee Silver Surfer. Best card in the game. Calling it the best card in the game is the thing. It's either Cobra or another one drop. Thing First Steps. Yeah, I talked about this at the beginning. I don't really like Thing First Steps. I feel like it makes the deck inflexible. Doing Nico. Venus works with Drax, Iska, Sam, Kirby, Aurora, obviously. Like a Ranya in this deck? I actually don't mind a Ranya. Either on reveal. 1, 2. Yeah, let's go Nico. Problem with Nico, we don't have the best demon targets. We don't have the best pop targets. But, like, there will be, like, cards that we don't need. +2's good. The double's good. Stardust, Stardust seems fine. Stardust just seems fine. I tend to have like a want to not play Stardust just because I don't really like it as a card. So that kind of affects things a little bit, but I think it's fine. Luke Cage Mysterio, that's not a bad play either. So it certainly wouldn't be a bad choice. Iceman's fine. I think Nico gives us more value. Or copy anything.
Everybody's a Binks fan.
Copy spell's pretty nice. Oh, sure. Silver Sable? Silver Sable kind of feels like a nothing burger. Oh. Don't know how valuable Gorgon is. They're probably also Aurora. Maybe just another Spider Ham. Everyone forgets about Snow Guard. Yeah, I mean, the 3-cost cards are just very expensive you have to play. Losing Shadow King kind of sucks. Fine, though. This turn, I just play out some cards. Didn't do anything too crazy. Fortunately, the shield's going to steal the hits there. Bit annoying, but... Maria Hill. Yeah, Maria Hill's probably fine. Rude. Good hit. Kind of completely brick that card, which is cool. Roll the energy lucker. Drax situated middle. What if they keep the shield there? I don't feel like they can't make a deck from scratch. It's a skill. Takes a while. Jack Soul Brazil, thank you so much for the Prime Marino. Not only helping support the channel. But activating a hype train.
Hype train.
Heyo. You didn't take the energy? Are you crazy? Are you high?
Hype train. Hype train. Hype train. It's a hype train. Subs. Hype train. It's a hype train.
See what the opponent plays here.
Hype.
Really? Not a very strong card.
Hype train. Subs. It's a hype.
Man, bro, your hand must have been cooked, dude.
Subs. Hype train. It's a hype train.
You beat Aurora left with shield left, Aurora left. End of turn. Activate on reveal. I don't think we do. Probably should leave, but I oinked their Aurora? Oh, sick. I didn't even realize, I'm not gonna lie.
Hype train. It's a hype
Dodged.
hype train.
Badge. Close one.
Hype train. It's a hype train. This.
I didn't even realize I oinked them, man.
This. Sub. It's a hype train.
I need to get back in the game, man. My head's out of it, it would appear. EA Sports. It's in the game. Diapo. I was looking at the hype train. That's a good point.
Hype train.
Bifrost is nice. Chavez indicates we might want Gorgon, but we don't have to do that just yet. Indicates we might want Gorgon. It doesn't indicate that we definitely want Gorgon. You can still support the hype train, by the way. If you so choose. I do want Herbie down. I don't want him to stack. Let's go Herbie here. It's fine. Then we don't move the shield here to get an extra hit on the Captain America. Very strong. We're facing Zombie Galacti. That's scary. Unless we Spider Hand their Zombie Galacti right here. Wait, why are you saying it's Zombie Galacti? Is there an indicator that I missed? There's no indication yet. I don't think it's Zombie Galacti, dude. As a matter of fact, I kind of feel like you're a wheezy little liar. I feel like the Shadow King doesn't really give us that much value. Much as I wish that it did. I don't think that it does. The Gorgon might give us some value here against Ascani. It will not, as a matter of fact. It will not. I am but a fool. I think so. It seems hard to beat. I mean, they could beat it, but it seems pretty darn hard to beat. Seems so much value here. Hey, Bubble. What are you sniffing about, buddy? The border on America Chavez looks like it? Ah, okay. Fucking liar. You fucking Weasley little liar. You fucking charlatan. It does not include a paid promotion today. I gotta get better at turning that off, man. I'm not rude, okay? They lied. They lied is the thing. They need to understand that that's not okay. They simply have to know that it's not okay at all. And I'm very angry. I'm not that angry, I'm just kidding. Making a little joke-ski. Just making a little joke-ski, chat. We're having a good time. They have Shadow King, we could be in some trouble. I'm your Venus, I'm your fire, your soul desire. Can't imagine that gets him over the top middle. Probably close. Got him over the top right, though. Very nice. The maddest I've ever been. Good game there. How'd they play all these cards? Oh, of course. This deck just an excuse to hear Venus and Vocal Tick? I feel like every deck I play Venus in is almost strictly because of that. It's not a hard and fast rule, but it's like... Wait, Shadow King hits itself? Probably that super giant deck. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a very honest Discord deck. Aurora Country was fine. Awkward. I want you there, I guess. Don't go middle, please. Thank you. We only have 3 board spaces remaining. Obvious. That's not good, but Iska is going to get out of control, which is good. Where's Hydrobob middle? Very nice. We need a Venus, Mother Iscani, Eliath deck. Okay, you're singing and farts in tandem. Go to, just go to a Korean barbecue place that does karaoke. You can get those anytime you need. +2s in chat. +2s in chat, please. Oh, yeah. Okay, we have Nico draw with all of our 1-drops. Probably worth it. Now, what do we pop? Probably the Spider Ham. +2s in chat, please. Jeb Bush? I don't understand that. What that means. I'll assume that it's funny, though. This, on the other hand, is Zombie Galacti. I know this for sure. Venus Moore Island kind of goes crazy. Please clap. Is that one of his things? Please clap. Moving that immediately is kind of wild. I'll just go Herbie Samuel. Keep the hoo-yahs rocking. Keep hoo-yagging in the free world. Keep hoo-yagging in the free world. You are rude, brother. You are very rude. However, you did just limit yourself to 2 lanes for me to Cosmo your Zombie Galacti, which is very good for us. I feel like we just go Drax here. Bit light on space. Oh yeah. Playing Jubilee Silver Surfer, I can't. I feel like we just played the Aurora this turn. We're always top decking Cosmo next turn. And then, do I care if the Hydration Robert lands right? Sure, I wonder if they just play Zombie Galacti this turn. There's a non-zero chance they do that. Let's put you there. They don't. I mean, no shot they're filling left, right? That would be such a big mistake. It's probably a spell. If they're filling left, it's just a massive mistake. So this is where you make your money, chat. Do they do the obvious play or the non-obvious play? The obvious play is to go middle. They can't move Jeff. They already did. I think they go left. That's how you get casseroled, I'm afraid. So, thought process as to why left. I thought at first middle was more obvious. But the more I looked at it, like I feel like 27 is not a very comfortable amount to win left from. And 26 isn't the most comfortable to win middle from. And they're always winning right. So I feel like they just stack one lane. That was the thought process there. And it was correct, luckily. Yeah, this is why I don't worry about limbo against these decks. Like, you kind of... This is why I think that Zombie Galacti at its core is not a very good deck, because it's so frail. It just dies to Cosmo. Especially if you're playing like a Juggernaut Cosmo deck, like good luck. Good luck if you're playing a Juggernaut Cosmo, or good luck if you're playing against a Juggernaut Cosmo deck as Zombie Galacti. They can essentially take 2/3 of your lanes away. Heck, and Scarlet Witchman's doing so many games off that deck. Yeah, it's pretty good too. There was a couple of Zombie Galacti decks without magic in the Golden Gauntlet, which I thought was kind of interesting. Damn, we lose by 1 point. Fortunate. We don't have a way to fill, so I don't need to freak out. Just play the Iska there. They have Virus. We're in a lot of trouble here. Is Samuel? We have the Virus. Snaps here, interesting. Very interesting. I feel like the biggest mistake Galactic players make is fulfilling a lane before the final turn. I agree with that wholeheartedly, Mike.tv. I think I called that out during that game. Specifically. I think that it's a pretty big misplay that they made there. Galactic players in shambles and game ends on turn 5 location hits. I don't think that location exists. My opponent snapped me and then waited a whole turn. That was weird. Oh. Is new location coming this month? That's weird. I'm worried this person's stream sniping. Crazy snap. Why did they snap there? I wonder if they just didn't think that the rock could land middle. They had like Shadow King and they thought they could win here. I don't know. I also don't know why with 8 energy they only played Juggernaut last turn. They really felt like I'll snap and they'll leave snap. Oh fuck, they're not leaving. Fuck it, Juggernaut. We ball. That feels pretty accurate as to what happened. Alright, try to take 3-minute ad break. If you don't want to see the ad, you can pay $6. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking subscribe and use the little Prime toggle. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 3 minutes. Why not Drug Virus? I mean, they got She-Hulk from Patriots. Yeah, why not Drug Virus? Great point. There's really no reason for them not to play Drug Virus there. How's life? Life's good, man. Life's really good. I had a nice weekend. I wasn't as productive over the weekend as I wanted to be. I did get a stream in, which was nice. Shout out to people who were there for the Rare Binks weekend stream. Man, people are so rude. Briefly tuned in for the crafting. Love crafting. Oh, dude, I haven't talked about this yet. If you guys didn't know, there's a big, for Grand Arena, they're doing a special Grand Arena where every champion exists. And not only that, but all the decks were created by creators. And the beautiful Magento deck crafted by yours truly. When Grand Arena comes out next week, you guys can champion my Magento deck to victory. Yeah, there'll be drops as well. So this is really cool. This is an awesome opportunity. I insta-picked Magento because I thought it would be the funniest thing. I didn't even consider any other hero. I did ask them if they could make it say Binks Magento, and it got shut down immediately. It wasn't even considered. But I did get to throw a little joke in here saying you could even call it Nito. I thought that was a fun little joke. What's his skill? His skill like plays is on reveal, and then it doubles the power of Magento if either side is full, I think. Now, after I pick this hero, I did realize Scream was banned. So no Scream, no Juggernaut kind of makes it hard. Turn my second pick. I don't remember what my second pick was. I think I think they asked me to pick 3 and I just sent back Magento. Pretty sure. Yes, dude. Marvel Snap finally reposted mine. Finally. I'm not going to upgrade to premium then. Did I put input on the deck's cosmetics? No. I had the option to. I just told him to make it look cool. But I think the deck will be pretty good. It has a lot of good clog tools in it. And I think clog will be a very good way of playing that deck. I think a clog will be quite strong in the game mode, I would think. Scream is still banned from when they wanted to sell more Sam Wilson season passes. No, Scream was banned because it made the game less fun. Scream was a great ban in that mode. But I mean, you can always find a nihilistic reason as to why, I suppose. Choice is yours. Well, that's nice. I'm happy it got reposted. They said there was a chance it could get reposted by the official account. That's good.
I just can't wait. Once we set sail, it'll be great.
They updated the ban list at all? Yeah, it's they've already released it, I believe. If you go on the Discord, they released the whole ban list. I almost posted I try and be smart about like not having anything that's like EMCA bad. But I posted about how people were like, oh, why do they need to make the ban list viewable if it's all pre-con decks? Maybe we just don't worry about it. And I was like, I'm gonna put my hand up and say, please make the ban list open, because I don't want to answer. I really don't want to answer, why didn't you use this card 15,000 times? I think Nico might be wrong. I think Nico might be wrong in the deck. That's terrifying. That is very scary. Just get 5? What the hell? I have to click this. I'll just get energy next turn if I don't. They have priority this turn. Actually play Nico last. Dude, if I catch the double stone here, that shit would go crazy. If I catch the double stone here, man. We probably lose, but send it. Two Herbie rocks in one game, by the way. We win these? We casserole these? Easily? You guys like this this Nico play? I did just say Nico needs to go, but then now Nico kind of just fucking popped off, bro. Does he secretly force Huyas to fast forward? I don't know if they could do that over the air. What's a counter to Aurora? Lots of things. Cosmo. Combo decks can beat it. Anyways, man. We've only played 6 games? How have we only played 6 games? I've been live for an hour and 11 minutes. I guess I haven't shut the hell up for a while. Yeah, new Gambit can be pretty rough. Sometimes. You can definitely beat new Gambit, but depends on how strong they get. I don't think it's like a crazy good matchup, though. Especially not this version with Gorgon. Actually don't know what to do here. Play that there. Makes me so sad that they saturated this game with new cards every week. They saturated this game with new cards every week. Do you want less new cards? Is that what you're saying? They've also been adding a new card every week for like 2.5 years at this point. You're glad you gave Silver Surfer Jubilee a chance? Chance for what? Chance to party? They want to play Mother Ascani this turn. Maybe stop it. Never mind. They don't want to play Mother Ascani this turn. I have no idea what deck I'm facing, I guess. Moonstone Quinjet's kind of terrifying. I did get the doubler. It means over-optimized, not saturated? Well, neither of those makes sense, so... I guess that's why I'm confused. I feel like we lose here, but... Boom, boom. Maybe they spend too much time on the subreddit.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
You're dead as hell, I think. Oh, we are so unbelievably dead. Wait, no we're not? We just win? Oh, it's close. I'll play it opponent. Fatal Omen! Thank you so much for the 11 months, Fatal Omen. I appreciate it. Very close. Would have played Sam here. We would have won. Hard decision to make, though. Yeah, I don't know. I think that people just go on the subreddit a lot and they just, like, regurgitate things that they hear people say on it. Is probably what happened there, is what I would imagine. Yeah, Splat's a very good player, man. I love Moonstone Quinjet. So strong. Okay. We don't really... None of our ongoings actually get value from that, unfortunately. So better than Clash Royale Greed. I don't know anything about Clash Royale and their monetization, but I've heard it's not good. I don't know. All I hear is that people talk about it being bad. I don't really know. I need to turn this off. Yeah, I need to use that, I think. I don't like it, for the record. But I feel like I need to turn that off, otherwise I will just lose. Very rude. And can't even use the energy. Wow, that was the terrible top deck. This will go to 8. Man, we can't get a Venus Aurora, huh? Oof, 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 oof. I don't know if we can win middle ever. Kind of sucks. Played upon it. You think it's cool that they're featuring creators' decks this time around? Yeah, I think it's a cool idea. I still think that they would be better off when they're doing pre-con stuff. There's actually something that I first heard this idea from Alex Kocha. I feel like if they were to make all of these events that do pre-constructed decks, if they split it in half, where half the time it's all pre-cons and then the second half they open it up to custom, I feel like it would help engagement a lot. Because it would give people kind of 2 waves of wanting to go and play the mode. You literally pay to make cards better, then increase the max level for cards so often it makes it harder for budget. Yeah, I've always been pretty anti any game that like you do that with the cards. Okay, so they have a 16 power Hulk. That is something that we have to keep in mind the rest of the game. Iska probably lands right next turn. I'd imagine they're going to start fighting for it. Wait for your Himbo Hulk Grand Arena games. Hell yeah, man. There's a special satisfaction that you get when you beat a Galactus deck. You don't know why. This feels good, man. Don't have Aurora, which kind of sucks. Might see a magic come down this turn. Probably be pretty likely. Ooh, yeah. They now have 2 16 power Hulks. That's spooky. I think we're fine, though. They play both right, we win. They play one right, one left. I think we usually win. Maybe Drax would jump left and lose us the game. I think we'd win right. I would say split it into pre-con first and then allow constructed or pre-con for the second half. But pre-con and constructed is the same thing, like, most of the time. What? Drax, my king. You absolute legend, Drax. Why? Why do they do that? It's weird. I don't know. Yeah, but saying you have it be only precons, and then you could choose precons or custom. Now, maybe for this one in particular, it's fine to be only precons because there's so many options. I just hope my deck doesn't end up being ass. I feel like every other deck runs Mother Iskani. Why did they do what? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. It's the Moogler. The Moogler's here, ladies and gents. Yeah, whatever. Just play out Nico. Wish they'd do community votes for new Grand Arena champions. That'd be cool. I don't know how much I personally care about that, but it'd be like fine. Moves is doing nothing. Moogs is still doing nothing. Sure. Mother Iskani and Arena should be banned. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Moogs is still doing nothing. I don't know, man. Monkey She-Hulk? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I guess. I don't know, man. Yeah, they passed, played Black Swan, passed for 3 turns, and clicked Black Swan. Jesus Christ. Rude. Rude. Drax, my absolute king, as always. Love Drax, yes we do, folks. He just stood there menacingly all game, man. I don't know what to do. Still got spooky. And that's spooky. A little spooky as a treat. Just a little bit spooky as a treat. Hello from Colombia. Hello, my friend from Colombia. Thank you for being here, popping in, locking in. What's up, YouTube chatters? Hope YouTube chatters are having a wonderful day here today. Aurora farming the deck. This deck's good, man. Aurora's so good. Aurora's like so consistently just solid. I'm gonna go Herbie first, Pep second. Then maybe, I don't know, we land Iska left. That makes some sense. I like Aurora farming. +2. Go your +2. Still like Sam Middle here. And then, I don't know, Iska either lands middle or left. I feel like we're winning here. I don't know, my opponent really hasn't done much. Next turn's probably like Spider-Ham Aurora. Uh, 50-50 for Cosmo next turn would be pretty important. Yeah, the Gorgon is really good, especially if they like Moon Girl here. Certainly some problems we could have, but... Ooh, yeah. Very scary. You get the Cosmo. I wonder if we just use Cosmo to beat Grandmaster and then we win. Oh. We love Mother Ascani. Yes, we do, folks. We love Mother Ascani.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
The annoying thing is I think we just won with Aurora. I'm pretty sure we won it with Aurora. Frustrating. I fell. I can use Styx or Cosmo, right? Yeah, I mean, that would have worked. My thought process was I needed to stop them from grandmastering something middle. But I guess they didn't have any extra energy cheat or anything like that. So I should have had more inclination as to what I should have went for. Probably just correct. I think I got too locked into them playing like Brood. Just like a bunch of detritus. Like a Brood something something. I don't know. I was going to get locked... I should have clicked the Spider Ham. I was going to get locked in on waiting for Venus to go middle, but it's probably fine. What's up, bud? Oh, yeah. No Zola for you, you piece. What is wrong with you? Ouch. I don't know what we're supposed to do here. I'm a little scared of this Ronin. I don't really know how we deal with it. I guess if they play like Ronin right, which they want to, then the Isk will trigger and then the Drax should jump right and beat it. It's kind of nice. They hit us with a massive suck though. I gotta imagine they have Shadoking in here somewhere. It's a little unfortunate that we don't have our Cosmo available because they stuffed our hands so bad. Silver Surfer First Steps Master Mold stuff is kind of cray. Not gonna lie. Can you fucking stop? Are you just gonna Galactus me left, you fricker? I pigged the Galactus? Are you sure? I was not paying attention. No, it was Zola, you fucking liar. Why are you always lying? How do they fit... How do they fit Galactus in that? If he Galactus is me, Galactus is me. We just tank it. I'm close, I'm afraid. I'm remotely close. It was last game, yes. What's crazy is that if they hadn't stuffed my hand twice, then I would have lost because the cast would have only been 4. don't want you there. If you die, you die. May have lost the battle, but you did put 6 Sentinels in my hand. Well, I was just saying, if you hadn't blocked my hand so much, the cast would have only been 4 and you would have won. So you kind of, a product of your own circumstances or whatever. Double Venus? Double fire? Double your desire? Wasted by your own petard type shit? What the heck? Is that allowed? Who runs Fenris, man? What is happening? Oh, you're supposed to land the freaking right, dude. Just smooth brain Aurora here. They'll have to figure this out. We're gonna who so many Yaz. I think we get +8 on this Captain America, if I'm not mistaken. So I think each individual Aurora hit triggers double Venus. Not sure though. What if we played Gorgons? They have a more expensive hand turn 7. Play around Scarlet Witch Limbo. Even D get +8. A lot. Fake and Sabanur. You Mother Scotty, you're fake and Sabanur. I can't. Yes, dude! Fucking shield, dude. Do we have a lose condition there? This probably lost us the game. It's just this, maybe? Would have been +9. Would have tied. It would have been... Yeah, if the Gambit survives and you hit exactly cap, we would lose. Wait, no, because... Yeah, no, +9. Yeah. Crazy thing you saw in High Voltage was Venus Strange Supreme. Got Phoenix procs based on the power absorbed and the +2 from the merge clause. Dude, someone was telling... Not my dance was telling me that when we were casting together. Get out of here, Chocolate Rain. Best of luck to you. Cosmos. Probably kind of annoying for them. They probably Malekith there. What the hell do we do there? I don't know, man. We just hit their Cerebro with Spider Ham. Simple as. Moonstone's a great hit. Double energy, man. What do they do about Xandar? I wonder what kind of location control they run. Should probably snap, right? Venus procs with every blob absorption. Cosmo left will do them in. I don't think so. They are, I don't think so. I don't think that's correct. It hurts for sure. You could also run like Namora or something like that. Malk at the middle as expected. Oh, yeah. Grab another Iska. I mean, they're definitely in an awkward position here. No lies detected there. I'm gonna guess the only reason they didn't retreat is because they're a fan of the show. Namor in the big 2026? What? The Namor in the room with us right now?
All systems go.
What's their plan? what's the plan here? Maybe this is Shadow King? Is the plan? I guess? Second Iska middle. I feel like that can't be. But if this is Shadow King, I need the second Iska middle. I don't know.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
I win you the game? Wow. Yeah. All right. Well played. Yeah, we just needed Aurora there, man. Unfortunate. Yeah, C6 has some cool stuff going for it. Get the Marvel sick. Not too shabby, man. Not too shabby. Do we win with Iska left? I don't think so. We're just always edge there. Only the second time we've seen Carol be clutch. You must have missed when she was a very important piece in the meta. I'll get getting you Lizard was good too. I mean, wouldn't it be like any 6-power card would be good, right? I thought it was going to be Shadow King. That's why I played the second Iska there. Whoa. Still not 100% sure on the Nico or not. Yeah, roll. All right, you didn't win mid Chocolate Rain for the record. I want that to be on the record that you did not win middle. We're probably getting Galactus here. Be my guess. What the hell? Oh my god.
Enough said, bub.
I was playing around Hobgoblin. Would have gotten it's destroyed either way, but maybe if they had played like Hobgoblin card or something, we would have been okay. But getting my shield trap there was real bad. Real bad. Real bad. Real bad. Not very good. Real bad. I hate when you play around Galactus and then they blink. Like that was fake, man. You freaking cheated. You're a freaking cheater, man. Gorgon's pretty good against Erisham. Probably should have snapped into this, eh? Kind of just nullifies any advantage they have from... Well, I guess I'm glad I didn't snap into it now. They're still fine, probably. Maybe? I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. That wasn't that scary. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Probably should have clicked the spider ham last turn, huh? Oopsie. Rude.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Oh, man. How unfortunate. What an unbelievably unfortunate game there. Iskatai didn't matter. I also should have been able to predict the Iskatai. It was known information. We'll put away a bag of hurricane popcorn like no one's business. What is hurricane popcorn? Jay Coots, by the way. Thank you so much for the 33 months. And thank you, Captain Sparkles. I think I missed you 22 minutes ago. I apologize for that. Thank you so much for the Primerino. Appreciate it. We have to go into YouTube mode after this ad break coming up. I quite like this deck. Popcorn with furikake and rice crackers. Yummy. Sounds good. Ooh, yeah. It's probably bad. I definitely don't need 3 Venuses. I don't know. Figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's probably fine. Oh, yeah. Cobra's better than Herbie? I don't think in this deck. I tend to like Cobra in Aurora more than most people. But Herbie, like, every ability works with Hoo-Yeah, so it's a little better here. The biggest problem with this is we're kind of like forced into playing Aurora, it feels like. Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. Ah! Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Having priority here is not super ideal. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think we're gonna Aurora. I feel like we have to do this, or we lose. Which is not a great position to be in, for the record. We'll see. If we got the +2 Nico, we'd feel a lot better about our position. To see it. Got a little lucky here, I would say, but pretty shabby, man. Freaking shabby. Oh yeah, by the way. I like our decision to not force ourselves into playing the Aurora there. That was important. Still unsure about the Nico. Still not 100% sure. Might be a better play. But we're going to stick with the Nico. The Nico seems to give us some cool utility. And it gives us, like, ways to turn off locations. Sometimes. Oh, yeah. Give us some good info as to what we're up to. I kind of want to snap with this Captain America. So good. Like, we're afflicting them with a Spider-Ham trigger. We're guaranteeing 3 Hulks left. Potentially 4, unless they, like, exactly Scarlet Witch this turn. Or I guess, like, Nico location change or something. Their move deck. Fine. Rude. Move deck Spider Island not great, for the record. Actually, why you? Do I go full Gamma Labs? So many Hulks is the thing. Alright. I don't believe you, for the record. I'm open to being wrong. Iska? Dude, drawing a 3-drop there is so bad. Wow. Drawing a 3-drop there is diabolically bad. Still some work to do. Maybe a Heim? Where, though? They Heim, they just lose total points. Like, a lot. We have 54 points left. They have to win middle. Could be Spider-Punk middle, Heimdall middle. I think we still beat that. Could be wrong. Ouch. Can't do, I'm afraid. Spider right, Heim right. Everything would move from right. I don't think you understand. They move the Spider-Punk right, and then they Heimdall right. All of their cards will still move. And then it still goes to tiebreaker. We have 54 points. I don't know if you saw this 54 points we have left, but it's kind of a lot. Must be a fan of the show. Yeah, I don't know what this was. It is very funny watching them try and punch our shield, though. I did like that a lot. That was my favorite part of it, for sure. All right, chat, take a 3-minute ad break. If you don't see Edge, you can pay $6. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe and use the little Prime toggle. If watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 3 minutes. I'm going to guess they were trying to play around the Drax, maybe, somehow. I don't know. Yeah, Cannonball shattered his hand, dude. Cannonball's hand is absolutely shattered. Just blasted it into Cap's shield. It's like when you like punch something and you think there's going to be give, and then it's just absolutely no give whatsoever. Just walloped his hand onto it. Absolutely cooked, man. Deadpool punching Colossus? Yeah. You know what's up. Why am I following Lauren Woodhouse? That's messed up, man. Lauren Ebbs is awesome. Just found out Yahoo named their company as tribute to their favorite comic book character, Venus. Ooh, yeah. Give you a +2 on that one. Give you a cheeky +2 on that guy right there. I'll be back in a second.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Alpha. Yeah, you can play this deck, damn. Pretty good. All right, chat, we're going to go into some YouTube mode here. Quiet on set. Emote only mode activated. Not really. But that's just what everyone does whenever I go into YouTube mode. I have fun with it. Hey, it's Jace. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Best of luck to you here. You're on the field of battle. They just lost Mobius, which makes me very happy. Even though it doesn't really matter, I still like it when that card gets destroyed out of someone's hand. I cannot tell a lie. Oh, see a Martyr come down. People still rocking the 1/5 Martyr. That's kind of surprising. See a Murder World come down middle. I don't particularly want to deal with that, so let's just get rid of it. Opponent also plays Samuel. And then, what are we going to do after that? I think that Gorgon probably comes down. I don't know how valuable it'll be for us. I landed my Captain American Fist Tower because apparently I'm an idiot. So that's good. I want to go Spider-Ham. I want to go Gorgon, both right. Start getting the power unlocked to be able to push that up with Aurora later. We'll just move the shield around as a joke, I suppose. Debris comes down from the opponent. We're probably looking at some kind of a techno-organic virus deck, I would imagine. Can't see why it would be anything else. Let's keep moving the shield around for fun. Just as like a little treat. No real reason to be moving the shield, I would say, but it is quite a bit of fun. I cannot tell a lie there. Moving it back and forth, getting all freaking weird and wild with it type situation. The techno-organic virus comes down to the shield. That's kind of surprising. Not exactly sure where the value of that comes. Ozzy-Man going down, very, very good for us. Ozzy-Man going down there is very, very good. Very important, very good, very powerful. I think that we just play out this Shadow King, play out this Herbie, slam them both middle. We're not going to be ahead middle. But that's okay. We're going to keep moving the shield because we are allowed to, I suppose. No real reason other than that. You can still move the shield? That makes so much sense. I forgot that you could still move the shield. You definitely should still be able to move the shield. That's kind of baller. It makes sense. It's just surprising, I suppose. We get the Aurora. We get the Doubler. Can they win right? Against a Venus 2, yeah? I'm not quite sure. The biggest problem is that we can't win left. Us not being able to win left is a pretty massive issue, I would say. We Aurora left, we get +9. They move the shield. They move the shield and do nothing left. It does work. But that doesn't seem super valuable. I think it's just gotta... Maybe we Aurora right? Is there any universe we Aurora right? Just for the 2 points? And then with the Aurora Herbie boost, we'll be okay? Sure, man. Sure. Let's get weird. Gotta get weird sometimes. You gotta get weird. I tells you what. Wow, dude, what a call out. He's so good at the video game. It's actually crazy. I don't think we're gonna win, though. Maybe we will. Maybe we have everything. Yeah, we get a bunch of points, right? Are we gonna win this, dude? That would be so awesome if we dodge this Aurora. The Doubler gets us to tie? No! We lose tiebreaker! Oh, man! Damn, what a good call out, too. Wouldn't have mattered with the shield either, because the -4 would have taken us down. Oh, dude, what a good call out there, and just didn't get over the top, man. Well, GG's AHJ, so I don't think there's going to be a much better tie on there, so that's going to bring us to the end of the dang video. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya. Ah, dude. You have a dog unpacking toy that has hot dogs the size you're looking for? Cool, man. Put the link in chat if you don't mind. I don't know if they're going to skip ahead to see that, or maybe they'll answer me. Maybe they'll put it in the comments. Put it that Husky Bugbear, if you get to this part where I read what you said, go ahead and put it in the dang old comments. Throw the link in the comments.
It has been far too long.
Hot dog's the size you're looking for? It's a hot dog for my little slow bro guy, man. Don't be weird about it. Atticus, welcome to the stream, Atticus. Best of luck to you here on the field of battle. No reason to play this Nico out. Location change coming down early kind of sucks because you don't know if you're going to find a location that you do want to get rid of by the time it's actually, like, important. Now, a Nico copy spell is rather appealing. Nico copy spell is rather appealing, but I don't think that Captain America is I don't think any of these are a great target. Just play the Sam. Just play the Sam, call it a dang old day. Figure the rest out later. You don't have to worry about it too terribly much. I do like finding draw with Aurora whenever I get the chance, so we'll try going after middle. Looking like we're going to be going against a Cerebro deck, huh? That's quite interesting. Well, let's get Venus online and then move this here, and then we'll figure out what to do with Castle Zemo eventually. Cerebro 3. What do we do to beat Cerebro 3? Gorgon can be annoying against Bastion. We know that they're not going to have access to, like, Shadow King, which is really good for us, especially with our Huyas getting ready to rock. Frigging Bass does not seem like a valuable use of resources, if I can be so honest with you. I do not think that's a very valuable use of resources, I would say. The problem here is that we're going to have no way of getting to Castle Zemo, but maybe that's fine. Maybe that's fine. Because next time we have to play everything over on the left. I like getting Herbie down. I like getting Gorgon down. I don't want to send them any of these. So we'll just kind of figure this out as it happens. I could have tossed a demon to their side, huh? Oh, yeah, they're going to block me on Castle Zemo anyway. That's right. They have to block me on Castle Zemo. I should be thinking about things like this, but I tell you what, I was not. I was not thinking about things like this. Cannot tell a lie. Cosmo... I don't mind Cosmo here. Be so honest with you. The problem is I can't go Cosmo and then Nico Doubler, which is what I really want. But I quite like the Cosmo here, I think. Stops quite a few things they could potentially be trying to do to fight for multiple lanes. Now, if they do Cerebro, then it makes me feel bad because then I won't be able to Mystique, but what are you going to do there? We'll go ahead and move the shield middle, and then we'll take a Nico Doubler and a Cosmo both left. And I think we do take the Doubler because I'm pretty sure energy is still in the pool, and we would not want to be doing that. No, we would not. So I guess the big... I don't know if there is too many big problems here. We'll figure it out. We just kind of have to hope that, like, they could be playing, whatever it is, Valkyrie here. The Cosmo kind of crushes that. So that's good. That'd be a nice thing to see come down. Opponent also plays a Cosmo. All right. So now, if opponent plays Cerebro Mystique, we probably just win, I would imagine. Yeah, very nice. GG's to our opponent. Played that well, I think. I don't think there was anything we could have done differently. Obviously, going for the Castle Zemo play earlier would have been smarter, and we did miss that opportunity. But opponent played around it really, really well. So it's kind of nice that if that opportunity was there, we wouldn't have had a way to utilize it very well. Maybe we did. Maybe there was a turn that we still had a good chance to do it. But, yeah, I wasn't paying attention, unfortunately. And maybe they had Valkyrie anyway. You never know. GG's to our opponent, though. GG's. Their frigate play probably meant they didn't have Cerebro. I disagree. I think their frigate play was to try and block Castle Zemo because they immediately lose. I think that's why they wanted another one-cost card. But maybe you're right. problem is, even if they had Cerebro there, I don't know how they win with Cerebro. I don't think they had a good win condition with Cerebro. I don't think they had enough points to win left. I could be wrong, though. Like, if we just Aurora there and they just play Cerebro left, Mystique middle, even if they're both basted, I think we just win on points. K Astra, welcome to the stream, K Astra. Best of luck to you here on the field of battle. I was just talking about how we really like draw when we're playing this deck, so very nice to immediately find some draw. We do have Gorgon in this list to give us some nice ways to fight back against Quinjet. So hopefully we get access to that here. But for now, let's just get Herbie down. Don't need to do anything too weird, wild, and crazy. This is a good turn for Cosmo because very likely our opponent is going to want to Frigga this. Now the question becomes, do we play the Cosmo now? I think we play it left just to block Bastion either way, because they probably want to put Bastion this. And then next turn, we can go into Gorgon, Venus, Nico. Lots of great things we can do next turn. Are we snapping here? I don't know. They could have some ways to beat this. So this is Frigga right. It feels bad. But again, we're more playing around or the Bastion here. Bastion is what kind of causes quite a few problems for us. Take the extra energy here, and then we'll see what we get from Nico. The 2x Nico is kind of cracked. The 2x Nico here is kind of freaking cracked, if I could be so honest with you. So we'll go Gorgon, Venus, and we'll go Nico. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a way to play Aurora next turn, which would be really, really devastating. But that's fine. I guess we probably want to snap here. So on top of this snap, we'll probably want to play a card left. We don't want another ongoing there. We'll play the Venus there is probably fine. And then we'll play this here. And then we'll see if we can get him hanging out. Okay. So Gorgon's going to stop any of their other created cards that they might get access to here. We'll not stop them, but at least moderately annoy them. We see a Nico 2x and a Grandmaster on the Frigga. Getting another Nico. Now, unfortunately, the Nico doesn't trigger first, which is maybe what they wanted. But that seems like a really nice Iskallane for us. It seems like a slightly worse Iskallane for us now than I was thinking about just a few seconds ago. We could just Shadow King middle. Shadow King is actually kind of funny because it hits the Nico and then the Nico will double again, which is kind of silly. It takes a lot of points off the Frigga, it takes a lot of points off the Nico, and then it sets us up for Shadow King next turn, or Aurora next turn, rather. It seems fine to me. And then we can just kind of split up our resources. I actually like that there, I think. So we see a Mother Ascani, and we're going to clear all of these extra points off, which is nice. So we're going to go ahead and clear a smoke ton of points middle. The Nika goes after, which is cool. Then we get the Spider Ham triggered there. Now, there is a chance that they can beat this Aurora, right? But I tell you what, it's going to be dang hard. They're snapping? They're snapping is the thing. All right. Good luck to you and to yours. They might have a Killmonger here, which would be kind of scary. But, I mean, Aurora's just so many points. We just have to hope that we'll have enough to get over the top here. 25 points middle, 14 points right. Hit the Mobius as a joke. See a Gambit come down left, Gambit come down right, and a Nico come down middle. We're going to schmove that over to the left. Winning all three lanes. All right, GG's. Yeah, very tough. Very tough there. Sucks to lose 8 cubes. The YouTube curse is alive and well. Why are you shushing me? Why are you shushing me, you weirdo? All right, good job, man. You managed to play 2 Gambit Horsemen of Death. I'm proud of you. You figured it out. I don't know how they figured out how to play 2 Gambit Horsemen of Death with Mother Ascani, man. Kind of crazy that we thought that we had a chance to win there. Elvok, welcome to the stream, Elvok. Best of luck to you here on the field of battle. Unfortunately, whiffed on a 1-drop, but not the worst thing in the world. We got a Project Pegasus coming here, huh? So Venus Cap, Herbie, all seem like good things to get rocking. We'll spread the love like this. And then, what do we do afterwards? I don't know. Maybe just land a Cosmo. We don't have too much value here. Not too shabby, missing out on the 1-drop. So if we draw them later, we might kind of run out of steam. But it really depends on what our opponent plays here. Some like Nightcrawler, it's kind of weird because you have no idea what your opponent's deck could be if they play Nightcrawler. Now, playing Nightcrawler immediately might indicate that they are some kind of... Man, why would you play Nightcrawler early if you're like an Elsa Venus deck? That's kind of interesting to me. But they are opening up a lane to be able to move with the Nightcrawler later. So now we managed to get priority here, which is good. I actually don't mind just like moving you here. Actually, weirdly, I'm going to move you here. I'm going to play here, and then I'm going to use the Herbie. The Herbie's just really strong. We'll use Cosmo to stop any potential annoying on reveals going on in the Elsa Bloodstone lane. And then, do we want to snap here? Snapping actually seems pretty powerful. Actually don't mind the snap at all. Let's go ahead and snap here. I feel like we're in a good position. We play Iska next turn. We are still missing our Aurora. So there's certainly like an argument that the snap is not super solid. But I tell you what, it's solid enough because it scares our opponent off. GG's to our opponent. This is why Herbie's in the deck, man. +8 on this Herbie spell with Venus. Kind of cracked. GG's to our opponent. GG's. Nice win there. Nice win. Chat, I got a different, I don't know if I've shown this. I got a different Bears logo Gatorade. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? I have 2 of those. Kind of wild, right? Melee! Welcome to the stream. Melee! We love Melee. Yes, we do. We love Melee. How about you? We'll go ahead and get Captain America situated middle. Isle of Silence, not a great location for us, but we can figure it out. It's not the biggest deal. We have to assume that this is going to be some kind of Ozyman deck. Probably some kind of super giant Ozyman deck, if I had to guess. We'll go ahead and play Venus over on the right. Seems mighty fine to me. And then how are we going to go about this? Maybe we probably want to get Cosmo down at some point. We could probably use the Gorgon left if we want to spread out our ongoing abilities in terms of like having enough to push there. Wow, Wilson Fisk. Very scary. I don't mind hoarding 2 over drawing, especially with the Aurora down. If we didn't have the Aurora down, I would probably be less inclined to do that. But I think I'm fine with just going like Nico on the Cosmo here, moving our shield, potentially setting up some problems for our opponent in the future, not giving them a way to be able to Shidoking away any of this power. Seems pretty solid, which means we're probably locked in for that right lane for the foreseeable future. We see a super giant come down. So we're going to be really, really well situated right. The main problem with it is that... yeah, we're just missing like quite a few other things. We can move the shield middle to give us a nice little bump. We get a whole bunch of points there. The big problem is going to be trying to fight back against what our opponent does here. This is a super giant turn, so make sure to remember that. And how do we want to go about this? I actually don't mind double playing middle here and to move shield left, Aurora left. I feel like this might like indicate that we're going to go pretty hard for middle, throw them off the scent that we actually care about left way more than anything, and then put us into a pretty good position to win. It's probably going to be really annoying for them to both play around this and play around left. And I tell you what, I'm pretty darn sure they can't win right lane. I think them winning right lane is very, very hard to do. So again, this might push them to push even more points here, which would be really good for us because we want to win left. Left is where we want to win. So we'll gain, we'll go up to 16 left, which is quite a bit. 16 left, quite a bit of points here. Yeah, very nice. I really like that misdirection choice here. We could still lose. I think Ozymandias ties left, but we should win tiebreaker. Miss Marvel is too many points! Oh my god, Miss Marvel? Miss Marvel, are you kidding me? Bruh! I was not playing. I was never playing around Miss Marvel. Alright, man. GG's. What the hell, dude? What the hell? Oh, no. My cubes, man. My freaking cubes. Are we cube negative now? Oh, I think we're cube negative now, chat. Oh. Josh Allen sucks. We got a liar in our midst. Josh Allen does not suck. He's very good at football. We're going to get Spider-Ham down here. And then, yeah, we'll just try and fight for, I don't know, wherever we can get some points, I suppose. Let's see what the Spider-Ham gets for us. Can't retreat after turn 5. Yeah, it's probably Dormammu, unfortunately. Probably looking at a Dormammu here. So what the heck do we even do about that? I do not know. I do not know. I tells you what. We might want to find a second Shadow King here. The second Shadow King might be helpful for us to win. I don't know, man. This is not looking great. We hit a debris. What the heck deck are we facing? We're facing some kind of deck. We are certainly facing a deck. That's for dang sure. The Gorgon's pretty good. Gorgon makes it really annoying for them to finish their spells. Do we want to do that, though? Do we even want to do that? It doesn't even seem that good. Whatever. Put the Gorgon in the bag, little bro. We see a debris come down. So now their card is 3. So now it costs 3, their second spell. No, now it costs 2. It costs 0, 1, 2, I think. It costs 0, 1, 2, right? Pretty sure it costs 0, 1, 2. I don't know. I might be making that up. Who knows, man? We'll play a Herbie over on the left. We'll play a Gorgon over on the right. Getting ready for... Actually, no, we can't play Iska, right? Okay. Good. And now their spells are in a very annoying position. Their spells are in a very annoying position here. They do have 6 energy, but they still have both spells that they need to play if they want Dormammu down. And both of them are going to be very expensive. That one costs 4 this turn, I think, if they want to play it, which they are allowed to. I like the Iska here. I probably want to click the Herbie. But it will be too much, but yeah, it's fine. We'll just click the Herbie. It will be too much if they don't play anything middle, but if they do play something middle, we're fine. They do play the other ritual. This last ritual is very expensive. This last ritual is very, very expensive. So it's really annoying for them to want to play that. So we did lose an Iska trigger there. Just quite unfortunate. And we don't have... Oh, no. How on earth do we win? I think it's going to be Dormammu left. So I guess we go like here and we hope that they don't play around the Iska. I don't know, man. I don't know. We're screwed. We're freaking screwed and we can't retreat. We're screwed and we can't retreat. It's a nightmare. I don't know if we beat the Dormammu here. I don't know if we beat the Dormammu here. Oh my god, it's a freaking Iskatai. It's a freaking Iskatai. I hate Iskatai so much. Ah! We tie it. We double tie. We get grilled cheesed. Oh, brother. We get freaking grilled cheesed. I hate everything. No! Oh my god. Jeez, Atticus, you piece. Oh, I'll give you the deck at the end of the stream if you stick around, Goku. Or you can copy it on the top left, whichever one floats your boat. YouTube mode curse, man. The YouTube mode curse is so undefeated, I'm afraid. Always has been, always will be. Oh, God. Rickon! GG, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Best of luck to you here on the field of freaking battle. We'll get the Herbler down. No, we will get the Samuel down for sure. We top deck a 1-drop here. We are in a wonderful position. We'll probably be snapping. If we don't find a 1-drop, then it'll depend. Adam Warlock, that is not probably what they want. A 1-drop? 1-drop? A 1-drop would be so delightful here. A beautiful little 1-drop. Let's go. Give me the snap button. Do this. Finish it out. Get a freaking raft card. Go freaking crazy. Hydra Bob lands right, maybe. I don't know, man. The worlds are dang on oyster. The worlds are dang on oyster. That's what I know for sure. A gore. A beautiful gore. Now, they could play Mobius here. Mobius would be a bit of a downer, but we can't stop them from doing that. Mjolnir, by the way. Mjolnir is the thing. Let's see what goes away. So Spider Island still exists. Hydra Bob does not go right. A bit unfortunate, but not much we could do about it, I'm afraid. That's extra energy, I believe. It's a rock. It's a freaking rock. What to do, what to do. How aggressively do we play around Mobius is the main question we ask ourselves. Smooth the shield. I think we should get down the gore. I think we should get down the gore. We can Cosmo it later, and then we'll play an Iska middle. I think that that is the best play that we can make right now. And then maybe the Iska even triggers here. There is a chance that the Iska triggers. But gore is really nice. Iska is really nice. We see a King Eitri. And it is very nice that we played out the gore in time. Holy moly, that is Omega clutch. And then this turn, what do we do this turn? Man, the worlds are dang old oyster, isn't it? Probably want to just do Venus, click the Herbler, which is really nice because that makes it so that we're winning right, which is very, very powerful. And then we'll have things like Shadow King, Drax, Cosmo, all sorts of really amazing and powerful things that we can do here for next turn, which is just really, really good. Venus down first, obviously, to get some extra... did we play Venus down first? I sure hope that we did. We sure did. We're very good at the video game. It's the thing that we have to remember. Jane Foster, huh? Buffing up our gore even further? How beautiful it is. So, we have priority here. We can stop some things if we so choose. We can land something right if we so choose. We can... honestly do so many beautiful and powerful things. I think that there is a very good reason for us to go here and land the Cosmo right. I think that our opponent is going to be very aware that Cosmo could come down middle, but probably much less aware that it can come down right. We land the Drax over there as well in case there's any kind of detritus that ends up over there. And I'd imagine we are able to win this. Like, even a single Thor hit is not that scary. I don't know. We'll see here. But I don't think they're going to expect this Cosmo right, which is kind of awesome. And very hard to play around, for the record. Doom rules all, I'm afraid. Mjolnir? No. Wasp? No. You do win right, but we stop the Mjolnir, able to get the win, get some extra points on the Drax, and take the victory. GG's to our opponent, GG's. Yeah, the Cosmo right, really, really hard to expect that it's going to come down. So it seems so obvious that Hammer right makes sense. Not today, sir. Not today. Man, love to see it, man. It's your boy, the one and only? Hell yeah. The one and only was your Twitch name? Chief Skies. Thank you so much for the belated birthday wishes. I had a wonderful birthday celebration. The filling all locations seems kind of tough, eh? locations does not seem like something we'll be able to do. Ooh, at least 5 cards in a match? Seems pretty unlikely. Seems pretty unlikely, man. You're good not picking up Aurora? Yeah, she'll come around. A very good card. Very, very good build-around card. I'm gonna use all the broken cards like Iska and Drax in the deck. I think that's really what helps it out. Round 2! Fight! Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I don't think we want to get the Bob down. Actually, don't mind just playing a Vibranium out here over on the left. There's sometimes that Vibranium is like really nice, but it's very specific locations that make that much stronger, I would say. We can get this Herbie situated over here on the right as well. Bar Sinister, really, really nice for a few different things. Like if we could find Nico Change Spell could be really nice. Nova Roma's going to draw us a freaking card. Yeah, Aurora is really good middle if we can get priority and just guarantee that it won't cause a whole mess of problems. We could also do the Venus. Man, it is... The Venus is nice. The problem is we don't have any way to buff up the Venus afterwards. So, like, it gets us so much value at first, but then it's just kind of, like, very mid. I mean, we could Nico and then push the Venus right? We could Nico and push one of the Venuses right. Actually, I don't know if that works the way that I want it to. It might. I would just play the freaking Venus. Call it a dang, bro. Call it a day, man. You don't have to worry too terribly much about it. My Venus! No! How dare you? That was so mean. Why would you do this to me? How could this happen to me? You want to Nico pop something... Probably want to Nico pop something here. Because we need to get to our Aurora for sure. Aurora is definitely our win condition. We'll just pop this. What are we popping with the Nico? We should pop the Spider Ham for sure. Maybe Spider Ham's more... No, because then we'd have to play it this turn anyway. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Yeah, we'd have to... We could have played Spider-Man and did it. Maybe that would be better, but meh, you know. Sounds like a whole thing, if I'm being honest with you. It's freaking clobbering time is the thing. I don't know if you guys knew this, but it's actually clobbering time, unfortunately. We'll take some extra energy here as a treat. The only other thing would be the rock, and we don't really need the rock. So we'll just go Iska here over on the left. Opponent snaps here. Kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they're snapping, but I'm not super worried about it. Might be Star-Lord middle, maybe? Brother. They have Green Goblin in their deck. Alright. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks real bad. Yeah, that sucks real bad, huh? The fucker, man. You could have given me like 10 guesses as to what card that would play middle. It would not have been Green Goblin. I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of like hybrid log deck or something. It's odd. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was a good snap. I mean, it's a great, like, usually, like, after, like, Acid Arrow and stuff, you kind of, like, have some level of, like, anticipation as to what your opponent is going to play there, but, yeah, literally no way of me guessing that that was coming for sure. Like I said, just a little unfortunate, but you tank it. You tank it, man. Tank it right to the dang old dome. Who the hell is this person? Hey, it's Jace. Welcome to the stream. Best of luck to you here on the field of battle. Best of luck to you. Sorry for spending a little bit of time there. We have a Camelot. Camelot is fine. Just get a Gorgon down. We'll click the Spider Ham. Put ourselves into position. See what our opponent does here. Get a little bit of an indication. Okay, we turned off their Giganto. That's very bad. So Giganto could land left at any point. Just something to keep on our dang old radar there. I like getting the Venus down. Yes, I do. I like getting the Venus down. How about you? See an Electro come down. This could just be like some kind of War Machine ramp. Would make quite a bit of sense here. We see a Schmovement. I don't want to deal with Schmovement. I don't really know. Let's go and go Nico, and we'll move the Cosmo mid. Maybe not move the Cosmo mid. Where do we want this dang old Cosmo to go? They're probably going to blink this turn. They probably wouldn't blink middle. That's kind of the problem there. They could blink right. Right might make the most sense. Hard to say. Let's say right. I think right probably makes the most sense. They go left, yeah. I think it's kind of a 50-50 between right or left there. Hard to say exactly what would make the most sense. They also might not be playing that card. Yeah, they're just playing War Machine. And that's fine. Our Camelot's actually in a really, really good position here, to be honest with you. And then getting Iska right, also very, very good positionally. Just allows us to kind of fight against everything that they might be doing here. Like even like an Infinite and stuff like that doesn't become nearly as scary as it normally would be, because we're getting all this extra power. Now if they go Infinite and something right, then we might be in a bit of a bind for sure. So now Hydra Bob becomes far and above the best possible top deck for us by like pretty significant margin. Who yeah, by the way, who yeah. This chamber could also be a bit of an issue, but I tell you what, man, I think we just Aurora middle, call it a day. We'll get the Iska up to 9. We'll get all of our cards middle to 9. We'll be at like 33. There's a chance this loses. Like if this is Ebony Maw Infinite middle. It's Ebony Maw Giganto middle. Maybe we have enough. It's kind of hard to say. Wait, we're not getting nearly big enough middle. No! Oh my god, 10 power chamber, dude. What a powerful play there. Yeah, nothing we could do there, unfortunately. GG's, Jace. GG's. Eating my lunch here, man. Jace is eating my lunch, bro. Man, dude, we're taking a lot of L's. This kind of sucks. Taking a plethora of L's, man. I don't understand how we're cube negative, though, because we started in the mid-900s. I don't know, man. Maybe the game just hates us type situation. 627! Goodbye. Thank you for helping my win rate. I'm going to be honest with you, I needed that one. Let's just be who we're playing against. So we have a higher MMR, maybe. I thought we tactically lowered our MMR enough, but apparently we need to go a little bit further. Apparently we need to dig a little bit deeper with our MMR dropping. What are you gonna do? Quick status. Welcome to the stream. We just lost our Herbie. Unfortunately, our opponent lost their Juggernaut, which is pretty good for us. Juggernaut is a scary card. But we'll get a Hydration Robert down early. We'll get a Sam to follow it up. We'll be living life. We'll be loving life. We'll be having a grand old time. I wonder, actually, with Sam into Venus, if it makes more sense to opt out of the first shield hit to get extra points on the second 2 shield hits. Because when you play Sam on 2, you actually have some like pretty valuable things that you can do with that. Now, with Sam coming down, I tell you what, I'm not a big fan of Kingpin on the opponent's side, but there's really nothing that we can do about it, I'm afraid. We do have we are playing 2 movement cards immediately, which is not what you want to see, for the record, when your opponent plays Kingpin on turn 1, but yeah, we'll figure it out as time comes. And then do we hold on the shield move for a turn? I'm going to go ahead and hold on the shield move for a turn to get extra points on my Venus. I think that that's fine. The argument against that is that they have Scream, but they would have definitely played Scream last turn if they had it available. You have to think. The only reason that they wouldn't play Scream if they had it on turn 2 is if they wanted to play Cape Bishop and then use a 1-drop as well. But, yep, that's maybe exactly what happened. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We have Venus. We have your Fire. We have a Shadow King. We have all sorts of ways to cause my opponent some problems here, so I'm not too terribly worried about it either way. And then I think that we just maybe get the Spider Ham down middle. And even if they fulfill us middle this turn, well, they can't because we're Cosmoing them. But even if they wanted to, they couldn't. And then we'll just let the Scream just, like, frick up our shield and then just Shadow King it next turn and then just, like, be chilling and, like, not have a problem with it whatsoever. Which is kind of like a cool position that we find ourselves in, that's the case. Opponent Aranya's a Spider Punk. Very scary. That hurts. My poor Venus. We see a basic arrow come down over on the right. Unfortunately, we missed with our Cosmo. But I think it's pretty simple here. I think that we move the shield left. I think that we should Doking it. And then we definitely want to click the Spider Ham. And then what is our next thing that we want here? We could get Gorgon down. Gorgon down, maybe middle? Maybe middle is fine. Stops us from getting, like, jammed up. They are going to try and, like, move one of my cards middle, so just kind of stops Kingpin. We are only going to have +6 coming middle from the Aurora, because we'll only have an ongoing and a activate. I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. We are going to be getting a Spider Ham trigger this turn, which could help us quite a bit. I really like this the shield left Shadow King. I feel like it's very, very strong for us. It kind of just, like, negates essentially all of the things that they have tried to set up so far, which is really good. And then we just completely stomp what they're doing over on the left. We stop their arrow, which could be pretty beneficial for us. We get a Gorgon online, actually taking priority, not having to worry about this Aurora not activating. And then we have a big decision here as to where this Aurora actually goes. We're going to be getting +9 right from the Aurora. We're going to be getting +6 left. So if they move this Spider Punk left, are we going to have enough to get over the top? Hopefully. If they move the Spider Punk right, we're going to want to play the Aurora right, I think. But again, I don't know how big of a deal it's going to be. I think we just go with Aurora left. I think that it fights for all the lanes best that we can. Again, wait. So if they go, let me think about this. If they move the Spider Punk right, this has a net of 6 power. It'll move over. It will go to 8 power. So it'll be like net 10, net 12. So we'll be getting at net 26. We play the Aurora right. We're adding 15. We don't beat it. Eey! That is not good. Opponent snapped as well, which is going to move the Hydra Bob. That actually might play to our benefit. Unless they're planning to win middle and right? I don't know. We're just going to play the Aurora left. I think it makes too much sense. We'll see what the opponent ends up doing. They do go Spider Punk left. They go for a card middle, which is weird because I don't think they can win middle. How are they planning on winning middle here? And now the Hydration Robert's going to come left as well. Maybe it's a Magento that we're not paying attention to? Potentially? Maybe it's a Magento here? Red Guardian does nothing. Spider-Man moves one of these cards. And we still get the win? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, dude! What a crazy finish! Now luckily we win with either card moving there. The very cheeky play to Spider-Man and then try and pull the Hydra Bob back over. I have no idea what they were thinking with this Red Guardian middle. I guess it was just like a board space thing. And they were just maybe playing for tiebreaker. But boy, oh boy, Hydra Bob, you absolute legend. Tanking the Scream hit, popping back over to the left, still getting the win. Boy, oh boy, GG's quick status, GG's. Hey, yo, quick status, GG's. Very close game. Yeah, that was crazy. I kind of forgot that the Hydra Bob would move a second time. Pretty proud I found the Shadow King play, though. I feel like we would have lost if we hadn't found the Shadow King play. Your Red Guardian in the middle looked very confusing, but I understand why you did it. It is very hard to calculate. You're not wrong about that. There's so many moving pieces. Plus, like, if I had moved the shield, then it changes the Scream calculation because the Scream goes first. There's a lot of things to think about. Are we huge climbing? We're not huge climbing, no, unfortunately. I wish we were. I wanted to be huge climbing, I tell you that. I would have loved, I would absolutely loved to have been huge climbing here, but unfortunately we are not. Escher! Welcome to the stream, Escher. Best of luck to you here on the field of battle. Black Knight deck, Pog. We love a good Black Knight deck here. Do we know that they're Agatha? We do know that they're Agatha. Would you look at that? That is a wonderful little thing. So I don't think we click the Spider Ham. I think clicking the Spider Ham with them potentially having Agatha, unless they have exactly Red Shift, I think it's actually in our benefit to not click the Spider Ham yet. So they don't exactly have Red Shift, which is very good. And we get priority. Now, they do get to choose where to play their card, which is very important here. Because they probably want to play a discarding card, like a Lady Sif or a Corvus, to get rid of their Agatha here. Opponent snaps on us. Very interesting snap here. I'm going to guess that this means they have Lady Sif on Agatha, and they're pretty happy about that. We do have the Shadow King, which is really good, but I think that we just go Cosmo middle. I think it's the most likely place that they'll play it. And then if they do play it middle, then we stop them, which is really good. And then they have another turn of Agatha to deal with, I'm afraid. I'm afraid you have another turn of Agatha to deal with. Gambit. You snapped on a Gambit, you absolute fool. You snapped on a Gambit and lost easily. And now, who knows what the heck is going to happen, because Agatha gets to play your turn for you. You don't even get to choose what your turn is the thing. That's the crazy thing that you have to remember. You have no agency whatsoever. And I tell you what, I'm still not clicking the dang Spider Ham. Still not clicking the dang Spider Ham. I will sit there and just not click the Spider Ham. No! That's unfortunate. Now, if they're smart, they'll play that on top of the Cosmo lane. If they're smart, which they might be. They might not be. You never know. We'll go ahead and go like Drax and Gorgon both on the left, and we will click the Spider Ham now, obviously. And then we'll see if they do play it left, which they should, but this might just be a Ghost Rider. Hitting that Mockingbird is pretty darn good. Do see a Ghost Rider come down. It does activate our Drax, importantly. And we don't have a very good follow-up here. Man, that is quite unfortunate, isn't it? And we can't get the Venus down to get our Clubhouse power. Oy, oy, oy. That is extra not good, I'm afraid. So, let's start thinking about what we can do here. If they play a 12 power guy middle, that is 15. We can get to 16, which is slightly more than 15 for the record, just in case anyone's wondering. And then if we play like a Hydration Robert left, then we'll get +3 here. And then maybe with the Drax trigger, we'll be okay. Maybe we want Drax to jump middle. Maybe our play is to have Drax jump middle if they do what we're expecting and play the thing here, because then the Drax would jump and get like +11, which is like kind of a lot of points. I actually really like that play. So we're going to go here, here, and then here, and then hope that the Drax jump middle wins us the game. That's going to be our hope here. Opponent plays just an Isan over on the right. We see a Herbie come down. We see a Venus come down. A Hydration Robert. The Iska bumps up, gets some extra bumps. The Drax jumps to the right. Is it going to be enough? It's not because it's plus 12. Oh my freaking god, dude. Oh my god, chat. Oh my god. Dude, we're so cursed, bro. We're so cursed. Dude, we're so unbelievably cursed. If this Isan came down middle, I'm pretty sure we win as well. Oof. Going after the Iska lane's crazy there. Maybe they were hoping because it's their end of turn goes second, they would be able to circumvent it. That probably makes some sense. We'll play to the opponent. Man, dude, that might have been my Black Knight deck too. I remember I was playing Agatha Isan Black Knight. I might have just lost to my own deck of my own creation. Ryu Bell, welcome to the stream, Ryu Bell. Welcome, welcome. Best of luck to you here. I think we want to get an Orcus Forge trigger meow. Maybe. Yeah, let's go ahead and take it now. And then we probably should have clicked the spider ham, but we forgot. You ever forget? Happened to me. So we'll go ahead and get the shield down there. They play a Jeff middle. We do have the Shidoking, which helps us out quite a bit. Los Diablo Space could cause some problems for us. We'll go ahead and click this. Before they get access to like throwing Sentinels left, which is probably what they want, I would imagine. And then we'll play maybe like, we don't want the Herbie right because you're activate. We'll go ahead and put a Hydra Bob right, and we'll put a Herbie left. Getting another Sentinel. Not that I would love having another Sentinel, but it's just kind of fine, I suppose. Elsa Bloodstone coming down, probably okay for us. I still don't think Elsa Bloodstone's that good of a card. Maybe that's my toxic trait. I don't really know. Orcus Forge comes down. So notably here, you don't move the shield. Very important not to move the shield. Reason being, we will get extra points by leaving the shield there and allowing it to move with the Captain America. The problem also is that, like, I don't know where the heck we're going to land the Shadow King now. Maybe they move the Jeff and do some other stuff. I guess Shadow King right makes quite a bit of sense. Maybe like snap Shadow King right next turn, set up for an Aurora. That could work. That could work for sure. They do move the Jeff. They move the Jeff first? That seems... That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? Am I crazy? Because now they're just locked in right. So that seemed like a terrible play. Maybe they forgot about the... They must have forgot about the Bifrost or something. I don't know why you would ever move the Jeff there. Moving the Jeff there is not... It just simply makes no sense, I guess, is the way that I would describe that. We get extra energy on the Herbler. Extra energy on the Herbler. Let's go. We will snap here because I think that we're just in a absolutely super winning position. We'll get the Gorgon down just for good measure. It doesn't matter that much. This also gives us flexibility, right, if we ever want it. But yeah, the Shadow King right is just so soul crushing, right? It's just a dang nightmare, man. It's just a dang nightmare, if I could be so honest with you. I'm surprised that they accepted the snap. If I could be honest with you, I don't know why they would accept the snap there. It seems like a bad snap acceptance. And then, yeah, I mean, I don't think we have to mess around too terribly much. I really don't know why they accepted the snap there. I don't know what they thought that they, like, I don't know how they thought they were okay. But I tell you what, I'm happy about it because we get 2 cubes out of the whole situation. GG's, Ryu Bell, GG's. Chatham Bull! GG's to you and yours as well. GG's. You peace. Absolute peace. I don't know if I beat you or not. I don't know if you're one of the people I beat or you're one of the people I lost to. But if you're one of the people who beat me, then I stand by calling you a piece. Ah! That's me, dude. Oh, I still need quite a few more clips. Quite a few more games. There were some really good ones, though. I'm going to guess because you said got lucky in that one, you beat me, and at which point I could still call you a piece. I say that you're a piece. Even though I appreciate you coming in and saying things afterwards. I will still call you a piece. Now, I won't be mad about it, but I will make sure that you know that you're a piece, for the record, as you've seen from, from what happened. Pie charts! Over the stream pie charts. Best of luck to you here on the field of battle. Nico is fine. Maybe Nico onto Herbie made more sense here. There's an argument to go Nico onto Herbie there. It's whatever. It's fine. We will go Herbie middle. Agony left is very interesting in Miniaturized Lab. They must have something immediately that they're doing. They're not doing something immediately with it. Yeah, I do not understand that play. If I could be honest with you, that is a weird one. That is a very weird one. See the Baxter building come in. We have a location changer. Is that worthwhile? Not particularly. We probably want the Venus down. We have the Nico copy spell. If we had a 2-drop, maybe we want to do it, but with what we have now, definitely not super valuable for us. With opponent having priority here, maybe a good time for us to use this Shadow King, I would say. Click up the Herbie here, and then, yeah, get some extra points on this Nico. They'd probably play another card right, I would imagine, which is why I think the Shadow King early makes some sense. Just get some value from it while we can. One's going to snap the Hydra Bob middle. That's fine by me. I don't know. I don't know what they could have here. They did win the Iron Patriot lanes. That is kind of scary. But, I don't know. We'll figure it out, maybe. Mother Ascani. Is that a random... It's not an Iron Patriot, Mother Ascani. Okay, that could have been... That could have really been annoying, but it's slightly less annoying now, which is good. Ooh, yeah! I forgot that our Hydra Bob was going to move. Cannot tell a lie there. Cannot tell a lie there. Completely forgot that the Hydration Robert was moving. But... What do we do here? What do we do here becomes the question. I think that we just go Drex Captain Middle. Probably fine. It's not the best play of all time, but we at least get a lot of resources down on the board. We are a little bit board locked, which kind of sucks, but that's just kind of what happens with Mini Lab. Not much we could do about that. Welcome to the Danger Room. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hate everything about what's going on here. Cannot tell a lie. We are losing rights. Also kind of hate that. Shield left, Aurora left only grants us 9 points left. However, we need to clear the space for Drax, potentially, I think. So we'll just go with a shield left, Aurora left. Something's going to freaking die to the danger. Leaving the shield right is also good for potential danger shenanigans, but yeah, not something we're going to worry about too terribly much, I don't think. And it's very unlikely this Drax is moving, huh? Is this just a loss? Let's think about this. I think the only way we don't lose is if we keep the shield right. I think. Yeah, I think it's the only win condition that we have, so unfortunately we have to do that. I don't love it, but it gives us a lot of points over on the right. We have end of turn, so we're going to gain +9. Depending on what the danger hits, could be okay. Shield, perchance? No! That was the most important one! Oh, brother. Okay, so I don't think we have it here, unfortunately. We're only getting 6 right. The Drax is not big enough, and we lose. Tough. Yeah, we needed it to hit the shield exactly, I think. Yeah, we needed the shield exactly. Tough. Tough. But it's a 1 and 4. All right, time to take the minute ad break. Don't see you can pay $6. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe and use the little Prime toggle. Watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 3 minutes. Big who yeah energy. Many such cases. A who yeah connoisseur is what they've called me previously, I would say. Sorry for the shush. Oh, Wild Derval says sorry for the shush. I was confused as to why you shushed me earlier. I don't know how long ago that was. But appreciate you apologizing for that. I was very confused as to why you shushed me because I didn't emote spam you or anything. But that makes total sense. I have also misclicked very BM emotes in my past, and I always feel bad about it. So don't sweat it, brother. Is Gorgon worth it in this deck? Yeah, I think that there's a lot of things that Gorgon punishes, and we just kind of wanted another 2-cost ongoing, so it kind of fit the bill. You can try Cobra if you want. Cobra's probably fine as well. But you kind of have the luxury of just playing some kind of like non-super optimal cards in Aurora that give you slightly better matchups against certain decks. For instance, if we had gotten Gorgon a little bit earlier that game, could have really messed with their like danger play that they had, you know. I'm surprised they were able to get their danger to the left side of their hand. Did we even draw Gorgon that game? I don't remember. Maybe we did draw Gorgon, it just didn't matter. Maybe that's why you're asking. That could have happened. I don't know. My dog was very, very mad at me today. We took him, we left him at home for like 10 hours, which is longer than we usually do. He's been giving me a lot of very, very angry looks today. But I took him on a little car ride. He had some fun. You just never find a use for him in any decks. Gorgon's a weird card because it's kind of hard to see where the value comes from. It's kind of like how Iceman used to be. Like Iceman, when you couldn't see what card you were hitting, you didn't really realize how much value you were getting from Gorgon. Or how much value you were getting from Iceman. So it kind of runs into the same situation, I would say. There were 21 creators of decks, or just multiple decks created by the three of you? 21 creators. I think they were pretty clear with it. I'm pretty sure they put out the entire list, if I'm not mistaken, right? We'll be announcing creators every day in the week leading up to the event. Yeah, I think you just misread. But I can see how you could get misconstrued there, for sure. The Wise Guys! Welcome to the stream, the Wise Guys. Best of luck to you here on the field of battle. Let's get a Nico down. I don't know exactly what I'm going to go after. I do know that we have Gorgon, and Gorgon is very helpful against Arishem. Kind of like limits a lot of what they can do, hits all the stones, hits all the spells. Very, very strong. So we'll go ahead and play that over on the left, I think. We want to do it as soon as possible. We'll snap, too. Getting a Gorgon down early against one of these decks, it's really painful. It's very tough for them to deal with the amount of tempo loss. So I'm pretty happy with just taking that now, getting rid of the Mojo World. So even like immediately, like now they cannot play this Valentina card. Usually that's like the best play that they could make this turn. But stopping them from being able to play that Valentina card is really, really nice for us. Is this Lumeria active? I think it is. I think it'll be active this turn. Venus would be a really great find for us with Stark Industries, but no guarantee that we're going to be able to find that. And then this turn, we probably still want to get Sam down. And then we'll just get maybe Hydration Robert somewhere. Maybe we want to have a chance for the shield. We want more chances for the shield to land middle, I suppose. The shield is going to help us a lot with Grape Web. Okay, Lumeria not active. It's weird how Lumeria works sometimes. But not active there. Good to know. Soulstone moving. Negasonic a bit annoying to deal with, but not, honestly, not the biggest problem in the world. Any use for Shadow King? We might not have use for Shadow King, so it's probably worth it to just rip this left and just pop the Negasonic for, I don't know, future hassle, I suppose. I guess it could be good later, but then, like, we'd probably be hitting our cards a little bit more than theirs anyway. Yeah, they were just kind of forced to play cards there. That's kind of nice for us. I tell you what, man, Iska middle, that is very, very strong. Go ahead and land the shield middle as well. Man, Iska middle is diabolical. Oh, that is so nice to see there. I wish I could snap again. I simply wish I could snap again. And we might end up keeping the shield middle depending on what moves to not have to worry about Great Web causing us problems later on in the game. Again, I think that our opponent is just in some trouble. Like, I mean, we saw him powerful. Like, someone was asking me, is Gorgon worth it? Like, Gorgon was so unbelievably powerful there by stopping them from getting Agatha down the turn immediately after they get it. It just caused heaps and heaps of problems for our opponent. So we do see the shield still hanging out, landing middle. Now the question becomes, what do we do with this Aurora? Do we move it? Or what do we do with the shield? Do we move it? Do we let it hang out? We know that we're going to be able to get quite a bit of value on the right from this Drax. We know that they're going to be moving a card there either way. And the problem is that after a card moves there, we might find ourselves in some trouble. Opponent snaps, so they're going to move the Hydro Bob. What the heck? What? What? Okay. I feel like this must work. See, images of Icon, many Agathas. I guess we probably lose, depending on which cards land middle. Negasonic. Hydro Bob goes right. We don't have enough, man. Oh, brother, for 8! Oi, oi, oi. Another 8-cuber, man. Jesus. May the play was Aurora, right? Hope Bob lands middle. Oh. God damn, man. Oh. The cube rate's cooked, bro. The cube rate's cooked, man. Aurora shield left, that never wins. I don't think. It'll only be 8 points. Oof. Zoomy Terror, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Best of luck to you here on the field of battle. Best of luck to you. Utopia. We get an early Venus, which is really nice. I think we want multiple Venuses. I'm going to guess this means that our opponent is playing Mobius, but we just tank a Mobius here to the face. It does not mean that they're going to play Mobius. They're going to play a Valentina. Okay, so seeing this Valentina come down, I have to imagine that we are going to be facing off against a Gambit Horseman of Death deck, which is scary, but I think if we get enough power on the board, I don't think it's something we have to worry about that much. Maybe no. We want 2 Iskas here. We want 2 Iskas. We want 2 Iskas real bad. Because Iskas do not die to Gambit Horseman of Death. Very importantly. Iskas do not die to Gambit Horseman of Death. So now we have multiple Iskas that cannot get killed by Gambit Horseman of Death. that are going to be able to fight against our opponent, which is absolutely beautiful, wonderful, incredible in so many freaking ways. And then we'll get an Iska middle, and then maybe Hydration Robert locks in. And then, yeah, I think we just want to try and get as many other cards down on the field for to try and make sure that these Iskas can hold. Maybe we're looking at a Bastion from the opponents coming over on the right, so we find Cosmo. We would love to do that. We love a Gorgon here. We love a Venus, I suppose. We love a Venus. Yeah, Venus will allow us to get more points on our Iskas when they eventually pop. And then, no Bastion, huh? Just the single Gambit Horseman of Death. The Gorgon's going to be really nice for us here. See a Gambit come down. Hopefully not the Iskas. Venus kind of sucks, but it's not the biggest thing in the world. I mean, they have no cards. Oh my gosh, they got Helicarrier. Oh my god, they have so many cards. They have so many cards! Not my Gorgon. Not my Gorgon, man. Not my Gorgon. No. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. What the hell, man? They have so many freaking random cards, bro. They have so many freaking random cards that are coming to hurt me. It's probably fine, though. We just play the Aurora middle, call it a dang old day. We literally win every time. It's not going to be close. It's not even going to be freaking close, man. They got a big old Iska. All they have is random cards. All they have is random cards. How do they possibly win with random cards? It's literally impossible. Now, the problem with this is that if they get the Gambit Horseman of Death off, and I tell you what, there's a very good chance that they are, unless they don't spend all their energy. Then it's just going to be these Iskas and the Aurora holding down the whole ass fort. The whole freaking fort. The whole fort is held down by these Auroras, or by these Iskas and this Aurora. And I tell you what, maybe that's enough. Maybe it's enough. Maybe it's enough. You never know. You never know. They also could find themselves in a position with to play 6 power. They kind of like play dog water cards. Is the hope, I suppose. Oh my god, dude. What is happening? What the heck, man? What the heck? How did they play all these cards? I'm like, oh, because there's no Gorgon, because they took away my freaking Gorgon. They took away my goddamn Gorgon, man. They took away my goddamn Gorgon. Oh my god, I'm gonna Iska tie. Oh, I'm gonna puke. I'm gonna freaking puke, man. Gotta play Cerebro. It's awesome right now. Hell yeah, man. We love Cerebro. Yes, we do. What the fuck, dude? What the hell, bro? What the hell, man? They killed my Gorgon, bro. They killed my fucking Gorgon, man. They killed my fucking Gorgon, bro. The cube raid is cooked, man. I can't even fucking post this deck no more, I don't think. Been climbing with it almost to infinite? Hell yeah, dude. Fucking love Cerebro. Glad that you're playing it. Void, welcome to the stream. Void, welcome, welcome. Best of luck to you here on the field of battle. There is an argument to not play this out to give me less of a chance of Aurora getting grabbed from Sakar, but that's not, why would I say it, man? Why would I say it? Why would I say it out loud? Why would I say it out loud? Ah, man, that's my win condition, you punk. Whatever, 6 points is 6 points, you freaking piece. What the heck is going on, man? What the heck is going on? The RNG has been murdering me in cold blood. The opponent plays freaking Iron Patriot middle, dude. The opponent plays freaking Iron Patriot middle. It's so scary. I guess we go, what, Drax middle? Maybe Drax... I don't know. Whatever, man. Freaking Drax middle. No. We'll just play Venus. I'm your Venus. I'm your fire. Your soul's desire type situation. Hollow will go first, kind of importantly. Let's just take the +4 from the Herbler, man. Who cares, bro? Who freaking cares? I'm freaking pissed. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Where's my Gorgon, man? Give me my dang old Gorgon, you absolute piece. Did we go after middle as a joke? Sure, man. Let's go after middle as a joke. That sounds like fun. Oh god. Oh god. They're all dead, man. They're all freaking dead. All my cards are freaking dead. Oh no, dude. Drax. Why wouldn't Drax trigger? Oh, brother. Whatever. They're filled right. There's an argument that we could be okay here because they're filled right. Now, do we have an Aurora? We don't have an Aurora. I wish that we had an Aurora. I sure wish that we had an Aurora. Having an Aurora would be just such a wonderful card to have at our disposal here. Maybe having a Gorgon. Maybe having a Gorgon to be able to stop my opponent from being able to play all of their cards for half price. Maybe that would be cool. I hate everything in this godforsaken place, man. Like freaking playing Gambit, Horseman of Death, or freaking playing two-man things. Oh my god, they're killing my cards, man. They killed my freaking Venus, dude. Thanks for showing up, Gorgon. Thanks for showing up, Gorgon. I appreciate you. What the hell, man? What's a fella to do, bro? What's a fella to do? There's literally not. There's nothing I could do, man. Italo, welcome to the stream, Italo. Best of luck to you here on the field of battle. I tell you what, we are having so much fun, doing so much damage to our opponents, playing this beautiful Aurora deck. Everything is going just beautifully, just unbelievably beautifully. It's crazy. It's actually crazy how beautifully everything is going here. We're going to get an Iska on turn 2, which is very good. It could represent a billion power. Opponent plays Mother Ascani on turn 2. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they play Mother Ascani on turn 2? It'd be kind of stupid if they didn't. Kind of freaking dumb if they didn't play Mother Ascani on turn 2. Ah, okay. So let's get Venus down, I suppose. Get Venus, I'm your fire, your soul's desire type beat. And then question mark. I don't know. I mean, this Iska's annoying from the deal with, but they could probably just avoid it the whole game. Is the problem. Now, if they don't avoid it the whole game and they let it get out of control with the thoughts of Shadow Kinging it later, then we can use Cosmo, which is really good. And also, my opponent played no cards. What are the odds they had a good Mother Ascani card on the left? That'd be crazy, right? See a Surge. We see a Nico Pop on a Chavez. Pop, 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 and another Nico that got the +1. Man, not holding Nico for a doubler there. Honestly, not a great Mother Ascani target, all things considered. Now, we don't have priority here. We do have to worry about Grandmaster for another Mother Ascani, but there's not much we could do about that just yet. But we can preemptively play a Cosmo out to hopefully stop that in the future, unless they play it immediately. Play a Rocket Raccoon. What is happening? Is this bounce? This is bounce. And our Cosmo is one turn too late. Alright. And we stop them from, and we stop it from, being able to Shadow King this Dox, or, this Toxin later. But we do draw a card. So there's that. And we miss our Nico... we miss our Nico location change roll. That's fine. We didn't need that. That wouldn't be that important or whatever. We should play Herbie first because we can get value out of Captain America next turn. We cannot get value out of Herbie later. Second Mother Ascani is hit the towers. I want to play Silver Sable in the Cosmo as a joke, I'm guessing. But we start to get our Iska triggers going. Now, hopefully our opponent does not have a Shadoking, because that would be honestly kind of not a great situation for us to find ourselves in. But we'll go ahead and play a Nico. We'll play a Samuel. And then I wonder if we just get the Shadow King down right. I think we actually do want to get the Shadow King down right. Reason for getting the Shadow King down right, it is a Aurora trigger. We can get rid of double Nico with it as well. I don't care about the double Nico is the thing. The thing is I actually don't care about the double Nico. You might be like, Binks, you should care about the double Nico. Nope, I refuse to. As a matter of fact, I refuse to care about the double Nico. We see a very large Rocket Raccoon slam us middle. We see a Beast pulling everything up. Now, unfortunately, the Drax is going to jump there. We see a Grandmaster on the Ascani. They were able to circumvent, move the Mother Ascani all the way across the board, not have to worry about anything like that the whole freaking time, huh? Now, unfortunately, our Drax is also going to move middle, which is mostly bad for us, but we'll just play a card right and play Aurora left and then win the game, surely. Surely we'll win the game here. Surely, man. They've only played 3 Mother Ascanis. It'd be crazy if we couldn't win the game here. It would be sickening if we couldn't win the game here, I would say. Do we want the... Maybe we want the Gorgon right. Probably want the Gorgon right. The points are probably important. I don't know. They have to figure out how to win. It's not super easy. We're getting +6 right. So they have to play around +6 right. That seems very hard to do. They might have like 1 million Shulaos. They've played 1 billion Mother Ascanis. What could possibly go wrong? I couldn't tell you, to be honest with you. There's also an argument, actually... Is there ever an argument to not play the Gorgon to give Drax the versatility to move? I think that could be our win condition, is Drax jumping right. Let's give it a try. I think Drax jumping right could win us the game. I think that there is a very real chance that that is the case. We actually don't want Drax to get the points here. Drax got the points here. We see a very large hit monkey. See another hit monkey. We get absolutely clobbered. We get absolutely clobbered. It wasn't close. It was kind of close. If Drax hadn't hit the points, it could have jumped right and won. But we would still have lost all the other lanes, for the record. Though it was rather close. Why are we losing so much? Is it me? Am I the problem? I don't know, man. I feel like I'm playing pretty well. I feel like we just got in so much trouble. They played 3 Mother Ascanis, man. We probably should have left. I think that's the issue. Like we just stayed in kind of for no reason. Maybe there's some tilt involved. Probably some level of tilt involved with that. Samuel going down over on the left, grabbing us a shield. Bobby Ross, welcome to the dang old stream. Mother Ascani. How terrifying. Not really actually terrifying. Mother Ascani actually not that big of a deal at all. Weirdly, I think I want to just Iska here. Nah, that's probably fine. They probably want to play a big card there. They probably want to play a pretty big card to win the lane, so probably fine. Could be just be like Fisk or something like that. Yeah, Debris. Yeah, we want to get ahead there. Definitely worthwhile. Okay, so now we have a couple of cards to play. Cosmo, interestingly, doesn't really matter what side it's on. It kind of gives us value either way, so I don't mind sending a Cosmo over there. And then we will move this over this way. Let's see if they fight for left. I can't imagine they will. It seems not very good to do so. They're going to send us a card middle. We're going to Cosmo them first. And then let's see... see what ends up happening here. We see a Master Mold. Very nice to stop that Master Mold. I do not frick with that card, man. I do not frick with that card one bit. I tells you what. Then we will go with a that there. Lands maybe a ongoing here. Then an activate over on the right. Do I want this Hydra Bob to move? It's weird because I want to snap, but I feel like we're not in a great position to snap. We're forced to play Aurora left is something to remember. We'll snap. I don't know if I like the snap. We'll play both of these over here. I don't know if I like the snap at all because the Hydra Bomb moves left. We're kind of just in a bad spot. I don't know. It's probably fine. The Aurora gives us a lot of value. If the Hydra Bomb moves middle, we're completely fine. If the Hydra Bomb moves left, we might not have enough value to win the other 2 lanes. See a Ronin. Hydra Bomb goes middle. Iska's going to double again. Drax is going to move over to the left. Something was always moving over to the left. I know that's right. And then we'll go here, shield play the Aurora on the right. We'll click the Spider Ham for vibes. They have to win a lot of lanes. We're getting +6 middle. We'll be at 13. They have to go up by 10. They're maybe Shadokinging left. Does look like they're Shadokinging left. The Maximus jump might give us the win here. Might win to a Maximus or a Drax jump. Sure do. Let's go, baby. Drax, my absolute king. My absolute king, Drax. We love to see it. GG's to our opponent. GG's. We love Drax. Yes, we do. We love him. We love the Draxler. He always loves jumping around. He jumps around. Yes, he does. Is that a Gears of War shirt? It is not a Gears of War shirt. Tis not. Tis not. Rough day of snap, though. I don't feel like I'm playing too bad. I think maybe I'm retreating poorly, but I don't think I'm playing poorly. Always something to try and be aware of as you're assessing your play. I think my cube rate is probably suffering from the lack of retreats, but outside of that, I think I'm playing actually decently well. Dolus! Welcome to the stream, Dolus. Best of luck to you here on the field of battle. Squirrel Girl on turn 1. That could indicate potentially like a Weapon X deck. It could indicate a deck that is trying to focus on getting like a Marvel Boy down. Captain America makes me think that this is probably like a Marvel Boy situation, if I had to guess. Gorgon's not going to do anything because he's freaking dead. He's not going to do anything at all because he's freaking dead. We get an Attilan. Attilan's very annoying after we just used a Nico draw spell. I tell you what, very, very annoying indeed. But the Spider Ham's pretty well positioned here, so that's good. Spider Ham's just really, really nice for us because they're going to draw 3 cards. And then after they draw those 3 cards, then we're going to be able to Spider Ham one of the ones that they're missing, which should ideally benefit us. But again, it does really suck to use the Nico spell and then have that happen. It's just not fun. It's just not very fun, I would say. Again, the Spider Ham helps us quite a bit. Hopefully we can find Aurora again. That would be really nice for us. We'll go ahead and put this here. We'll put our own Venus Middle, I suppose. Put our own Venus Middle, perchance. Hopefully, if they don't have access to Aurora, we'll be able to win out in the middle lane eventually. Let's see if they get access to their Marvel Boy. See a Herbie come down and Adam Warlock. We hit their Zombie Mr. F. That's an interesting card for them to be running. And Adam Warlock gets a little boost here. We want to play this turn, I think, double right. I think we just want to send everything, send the house over there, and then we'll put the shield over there too. Maybe the Drax jumps middle and it's okay. Hopefully we find some good Herbie value here. They might take the rock. Taking the rock tends to not be the worst thing with these zoo decks when you're playing Herbie. It's really going to depend here on what we end up top decking. If we find Aurora, I think that we're fine. If we don't find Aurora, we might need to get a little weird with how we end up finding a win in this game. But the Herbie could help. The Drax can help. A lot of things can help here. Iska not very well positioned there on the left. I feel like they're also an Aurora deck. Is the scary part. So if they're also an Aurora deck,
This is what we do. Everybody's a Binks fan.
they have the opportunity to play their Aurora. They don't, because they got screwed over by the thing. You absolutely love that. Love to see it. Yeah, think first steps could be a bit of an issue, but I think we'd still be able to be fine here with, like, I don't know, shield left Aurora or something. It'd be hard to figure out what to do. It's also kind of scary to play the thing first steps because the shield will be there and it'll be like the biggest card, most likely. They also should have clicked their Herbie the turn before. They should have taken the rock, man. They should have taken my advice. Monchinginers, thank you so much for the tier 1. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very, very much. You can Google hide and seek dog toy picnic. I will Google hide and seek dog toy picnic. I have to buy a whole ass freaking picnic thing, man. No Andy in this deck? Andy's just worse Herbie. Should we get... How fully loaded should we get, chat? I don't think we need to get that fully loaded. Maybe we... oh, we have to snap now. I was going to say maybe we shouldn't snap there, but I don't really have a choice. Gorgon, that is a card in the deck. That's true. I don't think we need to have Herbie and worse Herbie in the deck. Probably not super beneficial personally. What do I know? Nice. Bum. Beautiful. We might not win the Sakar Grand Prix, but that's fine. Looks like we're going to win the Sakar Grand Prix. Bolts and cloning vats is one of those plays that seems super uber cracked. It's not as uber cracked as you would imagine. There's so much energy here. Let's go. Let's go like Hydrobob, Nico, Aurora. Seems kind of insane.
Excuse me.
Good freaking luck,
We still got a
man.
T3 sub. A legendary T3 sub.
Cosmo and Gorgon them? I think we just like get a billion points and win that way. Seems fine, right? Not super worried. Google leaps and bounds cat doy hot dog. It's already almost Chicago style. So happy people are teaching me how to Google for hot dogs now. It's a great time to be alive. How big is it though? The 10th of a pound. It's 9.5 inches long? Maybe that's the cord. Bro, 9.5 inches long is crazy. Bigger than the whole fucking guy, bro. Ooh, yeah. Thank you so much, Dave the Buck. The T space 3. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Excuse me? Ah, that's a great point. A really good point, man. You're not wrong there. You're not wrong there. By the way, Dave the Buck, not only supporting the stream, but activating a hype train, baby. Get your dang old Prime Marinos out. Did you know that if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime? Right now, you can click the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and there might be a toggle. That toggle will say use a Prime sub, and you could potentially have one. You don't have to use it on me, but use it on someone. Don't let Jeff Bezos take your money. He's the second most rich person in the world now, and he wants your money. Don't give it to him. Chocolate Rain, thank you for the 100 biddies. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's a hype train.
Inside Out Man. How about you? Playing a Spider Ham on one. Opponent doesn't have fun.
It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, cause it's hype train time.
Hype train. Bits. Sub. It's a hype train.
Let's level up.
Agamotto. That does nothing, dude. That doesn't do anything. That literally did nothing, man. That did nothing, bro.
Hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, cause it's hype train time.
Hype train.
Low Tech Live, thank you for the 100 biddies.
It's a hype train. Bits. Subs. Bits. Subs. It's a hype train.
Train time.
Scorgan out of any variants? None that I have. Ooh. Ooh.
Give me your primes, let's level up,
everybody's a Binks
cause
fan.
it's hype train time.
Hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, cause it's hype train time.
Oh, we turn everybody's a Binks fan.
Bits. Subs. Bits. Subs. It's a hype train.
Hannapin found their Twitch Prime sub. How exciting. Thank you so much, Hannapin, for your Prime Marino. And Spaded also finding the Prime sub. Thank you so much. I super appreciate that. Just for y'all, let's run that shit back one more time.
Hype train.
DJ, spin that shit.
Hype train. It's a hype train. Subs. Hype train.
Roger Bullets.
Hype train.
Thank you so much for finding your Prime sub.
Hype
Super appreciate that.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, cause it's hype train time.
Hype train.
I think we want to go Herbie first. Who sings this? This is Felicity, friend of the show.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up.
Low Tech Live, thank you for the big old dancing alligator.
Hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, cause it's hype train time.
Hype train. Bits. Subs. It's a hype train.
Let's level up, cause it's hype train time.
I got the best guard in the galaxy. She's not too bad as a 1-3. Like a working.
hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype
Moonstone?
train time.
Nice.
Hype train, hype train, hype train, hype train, hype train, hype train. It's a hype train. Bits, subs. Bits, subs. It's a hype train.
Rain time.
I don't want the extra energy. Actually, I don't want the extra energy. The extra energy only helps me if I get exactly Nico next turn. And instead I'll get the double, which is really strong.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Ah, I forgot about the Mantis.
Hype train.
I forgot about the Mantis.
Hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give
I'm
me
but a
your
fool.
primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Bits, subs.
So this is why I didn't take the energy here. Even though we did get it,
It's a hype train.
even though we did get a really good target and we drew our Nico. I still think it's better to get this Super Herbie, man. We love a good, beautiful Super Herbie in the morning. I don't know how the hell they win 2 lanes. Yeah, it seems really hard. They've been having success with Chameleon. No, Chameleon's kind of ass, I'm afraid. Fortunately, kind of an ass card. Hate to be the bearer of bad news there. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. DeCarlo, thank you so much for the giant emote. One more time? We can go one more time. Let's go freaking
Hype
one more
train.
time, man. Top 1,000. Let's go. Don't ask where we started.
Hype train.
Don't even
Hype
worry
train.
about where we
Hype
started.
train. It's a hype train. Subs. Hype train. It's a hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those
Fruity
bits,
boy.
give me your primes, let's
Fruity
level
boy.
up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Man's the only card you don't have.
Hype
Might as well
train.
just get him.
Hype
Man.
train.
Don't
Subs.
have to be weird about it.
It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Subs. Hype train. Hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Hype train. Bits. Subs. It's a hype train.
Let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Oh, 07 Herbie.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Hype train. It's a hype train. Bits. Subs. Bits. Subs. It's a hype train.
Rain time.
Division lure.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train
Ah!
time.
Hype train.
What the fuck, Iska?
Hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
What the hell, man? What the hell?
Bits. Subs. Bits. Subs. It's a hype train.
Blame Canada, man. Iska didn't do anything wrong there. You're not wrong. I just need someone to blame. I was just mad. I'm man enough to admit that. The damn truth. I don't know what the hell my opponent is going to do to win here. I guess if they have Shadow King, we're in some trouble. Friggin' Storm Vision deck. What are we doing, man? What year is it? Oh, no shot this works, right? God. God. Can I get some choo-choos? What'd you guys get? See a kitty hype? Kitty hype? Alrighty, chat. Well, thank you for hanging out on a weird late Monday. Hope that you had a wonderful time. I sure did. Oh my gosh, Loopy Fist is streaming Marvel Snap. Go send some love to Loopy Fist. Okay, I need some help here. I need everyone to copy what I just said. I want everyone to just say, once we go into Loopy stream, avoiding A10 IC, ... Can everyone please copy that into their clipboard and then post it in chat so that I know that you guys have done it? Would love. Can everyone please copy avoiding A10 IC ... and post it in chat just so that I know that y'all are ready to send it over to Mr. Loopy Fist. Thank you, thank you. I want to see I want to see a ridiculous wall of this. I want to see an incredibly annoying wall of this when we go over there. It would give me such joy. It would give me such joy for all of us to show up in Loopy Fist chat and say this. Thank you, thank you. All right, everyone get ready. We're about to raid. Thank you so much for hanging out tomorrow. Late stream as always. Check out the new card on the YouTube side if you want to keep an eye out for that. Join us in... Why won't it let me raid? Hello? Oh, I shouted him out. Oops. I shouted him out instead of raiding him. That's fine, too. Sorry, give me a second. I was like, why isn't the raid button working? It's because I didn't click the raid button. Okay, keep the avoiding A10 IC. Hold, everyone hold. Please make sure you hold. And we will raid over there now. Thank you all so much for hanging out. We'll see you in the next one. Lock in, have fun over with Loopy. I'll see you all soon. See you.